That was like a little gurgle. All right. And we are back. Dark Side of the Kingdom, episode 14? I think 14, right?
Episode the 14, yes.
Yeah, fumbled there a little bit. This is a video game podcast about video games, video game culture. People who play video games, we are all of that. I am Dean.
All of the above. This is Percy.
You totally cut off Dean.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, say that again, Dean. I'm sorry.
I am Dean. Thank you.
Hi, I'm the Percy. That's like a almost Mario-ish.
Yeah.
No.
Like a weird show, like a host Mario.
That was
No.
like,
Hey, it's me, Mario. No?
Wasn't it Lou Albino or the fuck was that kid?
Captain Lou.
Captain Lou.
Yeah, he's a little...
I can't remember his name.
Hey, it's me, Mario.
Albino.
Definitely not
It's not
albino. It's definitely not albino.
Albino. Captain
rest
Lou
in
Albino.
peace.
I
Rest
think
in
it's
peace,
Captain
sir.
Lou Albino.
Yes.
As we butcher your last name.
Yes.
This is...
Oh, wait, hold
Well,
on.
hold on.
And it's
Oh,
Ian.
yeah.
I'm here. I'm talking. I have
Ian.
words.
Yes. Ian
I
is
have
back.
words.
Yeah, actually, I got thrown off. Nobody introduced Ian. Ian introduced himself this episode. I dig it.
Rock and roll.
I'm Ian.
Modest
It's the
Ian.
Ian.
Aw.
Yes, we're running the small crew, 3-man crew this week. We are back. Business as usual. What you've been playing, you know the format. Long week for me. All right, anybody just want to jump in?
I will jump in because I've
Ian?
had a stellar week.
Whoa.
It's been so good.
Let's
I heard some good news from
Raise
fucking
the bar.
Ian.
Raise the
Finally.
bar.
raise the bar.
Last
do
night,
it.
I beat The Last of Us.
Uh-oh.
Woo!
And I cannot say...
There you go.
That's really good. Saying that
You're welcome.
game is...
Genuine enthusiasm.
Hey, yes, for reals.
Saying that game is a masterpiece does not do justice to how great that game is spun. And right now, I honestly can't wait for this to be over and us not to be in the room with you because I want to talk to Percy about stuff because I don't want to spoil it for you because everyone deserves to go in there to actually experience.
That's a good way to frame the conversation because a lot of people probably haven't played this game yet. So let's...
I'm not going to tell much, but the things, like, there's a couple things that I saw coming. I'm like, they're totally going to do this. And then when they did it, I'm glad they did it. And then at the end, there's a decision your character makes that I could not be, like, when I was playing the game, I'm like, that's what I would do. That's what I would do, exactly would do.
Nice.
And I'm so glad they did. I'm glad they had the balls to do it. Like, they take some major risk in that game. They're like, typically it doesn't go that way. Yeah. And they're just like, fuck it, we're going to give it a shot. I'm honestly surprised there isn't more a choice you actually physically make, like it's made in the story, which kind of makes it better. So there's a definite ending.
Yep.
Yeah. That was actually brought up before. That's without spoiling it. We do know that this is kind of like going to be a one-off. It's not going to be a multiple new franchise, right?
Not necessarily.
They could, but it would be so... I don't know if they could just compete, man. It would be so hard.
Same world, different characters, maybe? You can't tell.
It has to be different characters. I couldn't imagine them doing it again.
Very possible.
But I want to talk a little bit of certain things. So the game is broke up into seasons, and the first couple seasons I was
seasons. But you mean
like spring?
There you go.
Spring, summer, fall, and winter, obviously. And the
some
first couple
weather.
ones I was kind of okay at the game. Like I it just didn't grip me. It was like a lot to take. But as soon as it got to winter, fall got me like really interested, and then winter just sealed the deal. I'm like, I can't stop playing. I have to finish. Like, I'm so invested right now with the characters, and there's a huge surprise at the end of fall when that happened. I'm like, what the hell is gonna happen the rest of this game? It just, and I'm sorry for being so vague, but I have to because I'm not gonna ruin it for people. Yeah, it's just so great. So I played that, loved it, absolutely loved it. I'm actually gonna let my friend borrow it because he's been like, every time I hang out with him, he's like, so did you beat it? So I think he's been like hitting at it, said he wants to
elbow
borrow
in
it.
the side.
Wrap it up, finish it up, pass it along.
And you have to spread this like AIDS.
So
I'm gonna give
he's
it out.
been saying this for like 2 months now. How long has he been?
However long the game is, but whatever. But I did that, and then I also started playing Project X Zone, which has an awful story. Like, it's so dumb. It's just really bad. But the fighting and the battle system is so good that I cannot, like, I skipped through all the text.
Don't even bother reading it.
Don't even bother reading it.
Yeah.
I mean, once in a while, I like some of the voice acting. It's all in Japanese, the voice acting. And that's awesome. But I still skip through that just to get back to the fighting, because fighting's great. And what's really great, and Dean's gonna love this. So they have support characters, and two of the support characters are in two of the games that we played recently. One of them is Bruno from Dynamite Cop, the main character. And I was I was playing, and I'm like, holy shit, why is this guy even in here? And then the other guy is Rio something, who is the Asian guy from Zombies Revenge.
Jesus Christ!
So I was like, this is amazing. Dean's gonna love this game.
Yeah, I can't imagine the story being much. I mean, it seems to be all about the characters, all about the fight system.
They're just so different, the storylines, like, I mean, the universes between characters that you can't really cross mingle them. So it just feels like, I just want to fight.
It's just like a B movie that just manages to bring anybody together.
The B movie would be so boring. If this was a B movie, it would be so boring.
What brings them everyone together?
Monsters or something?
Of course,
I don't even know.
Sense.
There's like there's like warp zone things, and like what's really sad is they made up at least two characters. I haven't met everybody yet for the game who are like your protagonists, who have the worst character design, and they're just so dumb, and everyone is so much better than them. Like, it's so ridiculous. It's just like, I'm surprised the characters that they made for her are just so lame compared to the rest of the characters. But I honestly I played that, I went to work, and the first thing while I'm working is like, I just want to go home and play this game. It's so much fun. And when I'm done this, I'm going to go home and play it, because I'm really excited about it.
Is there like an online component with you fight people online, or is it just kind of single player?
No, I don't think so. I think it's all single player. Okay. But I'm enjoying. Oh, I wanted to ask though, have you played the first mode in Last of Us yet?
You mean the multiplayer?
Yeah, something.
No, not yet.
We should sit down and try it together.
I'm down. I've heard it's really good, surprisingly.
Okay,
so
we'll try that.
I'm down to do it.
Dean,
it's rock and roll.
I cannot stress enough. You need to get
Last of
PS3.
Us. Yeah. So interesting enough. So Last of Us. It's a very prolific game. In the game, in the ether out there. Did you have any kind of like baggage going into this game? Did you know a lot about the story, or did you kind of just avoid all spoilers? Kind of go in blank slate.
I went in blank. I knew nothing about it except for the fact that I thought certain things were going to happen just because of the typical movie tropes that are involved. I'm like, well, definitely something's gonna. Something horrible's gonna happen to the main character. You're gonna have to get over it. That kind of stuff. So I knew that was, but they were able to spin it, except for the first reveal, which is incredibly like it's gonna happen. The first reveal, I think, is the worst part of the game.
You're talking about the first part of the game?
Yeah, when you find out what's the deal with the girl, you're like, oh, I didn't see that coming. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Other than that,
I'm kind of nervous a little bit because it seems like one of those games where it's like literally everybody is just praising it so much that you can kind of go in and then like have that bar in the back of your head. It's like it's got to be like this amazing thing, and it's like not quite. I mean, satisfied experience.
I went in knowing it's a Naughty Dog game, and if you know that, you're gonna get a good game because they make good games.
Yeah, I mean, they may have like the worst name for a company, but holy shit, their games they put out are really good.
And the final thing I want to say about Last of Us is that's a game that you can literally see your progression of how better you get at it by the end. Like, I was wrecking people by the end. Like, I was so good.
It's awesome.
Like, what's really well, you get to this one level, it's a dam, and it's the first time you get introduced to an axe melee weapon. And when I got it, I'm like, I cannot believe they're letting us use this. And it's awesome. Yeah. It is so awesome.
It is so fun to use the melee weapons in that game.
Oh, it's great.
Well, there's... That's not really. There's a point where you can upgrade your melee weapons, like you'll cover them in like barbed wire or something, or put pieces of stuff onto, and it just demolishes the other people that come and try to attack you, just fuck them up, like really
brutally violent.
Yeah.
But that's one thing I really enjoy about the game is that you physically see yourself getting better as you get through. You just get incredibly better at it. And I'm sure there's upgrades involved with that, but even without that, you're better at group, like dealing with groups, getting them together. And like I got to a point like I've never used smoke bombs in the entire game. Did you ever use smoke bombs?
Nope.
Yeah, I thought that
was
weird.
Not one. Yeah.
Like I got to a point like I kept collecting sugar and I couldn't take it anymore because I never used it.
Gunplay? Is there getting like sparse ammo in this game? Is there any guns?
Well, I think I never ran out of bullets out of any of the guns that I was into. Like melee but based. I always tried not to use bullets.
Yeah, same here. Like, you can just... There's so many ways to take people out. I mean, if you want, you can just go fucking gun crazy and just shoot the fuck out of people. Or you can go and stealth, like, take them out. Or just go hand-to-hand in fucking melee style. But there has to be some sort of strategy when you're going. Because you can't just go head-on, running in, guns a-blazing, because you're going to die if you do that. And
more people show up when you go guns a-blazing.
Exactly. And they'll hear you, and they'll come running from everywhere. So, I mean, if you do that, there's someone's going to be like, hey, they're over here! And people will just come running, like... Yeah. You get overwhelmed quick.
It's in my queue. PS3, definitely in my horizon. I'll say 1 month, 2 months tops.
By the way, did you get my text?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
All right.
I did not respond to your text.
I know.
What was your text?
Probably why you brought it up. But
yeah.
For the people who don't know what the text was at home.
I sent Dean a text saying, I still have my original PS3 that I fixed from Yellow Light of Death. And I believe it still works. I said, I'll let you borrow that, and I'll let you borrow Last of Us, because after you sent me that text and you finished it, I'm like,
please, God, do it.
I'm like, you got to fucking play
Spoiler.
now.
We'll have like a full spoiler cast.
Yes,
and just talk
dude,
about
oh
it.
my God. Have to play
Because,
that.
Can we do that?
Yes, because I was like, yeah, and then you'll at
It's
least
been a long week. I didn't get back to you. I was gonna get back to you, then it was one of those things where
yeah, whatever. It's fine. I don't give a shit.
Let's make
you're
this
here
happen,
now.
Dean.
You're here now.
how many hours do you think? Is it like
16.
16-hour experience?
For you?
In and out.
You just like went straight. I finished it in like 26 hours.
It's more thorough.
Yeah,
pass through
but I
experience.
love expecting everything. I mean, I like
Well, I
exploring.
looked around.
like
I didn't get
hardcore.
all the Firefly stuff, but
Well, I guess.
Me neither, but still, I mean,
I
there's a
know,
lot of stuff I
around.
still.
Is there like a
get.
lot of side missions, or is it pretty linear?
No, not side missions, but just like collectible. It's a Naughty Dog game, so there's a lot of collectible stuff.
so what's cool is when you need like not ammo, but like stuff to build things. They're in logical places. They're not just thrown on the ground. Not
Yeah.
always. Sometimes they're on the ground, but
Yeah.
normally they're in pantries
But
and stuff.
you'll see them in a pantry,
So
or
that's cool.
or be
Yeah.
on a shelf, like
Okay.
in a store. So I mean, it's not. But the collectibles are not like boring, stupid shit, except for like the
The notes more make the game. The
But
notes are
they're
great.
yeah, you'll find notes or like
Pictures.
recordings or pictures, and like you just see the decline of humanity, really, and it's crazy reading. Like you go to like a college or something, and you'll read the kids saying stuff. You know, it's
the college one.
it's just crazy bringing.
I think
seeing
the
all that and
RV one
bringing
was
it
worse. The
Yes.
RV one.
Ugh, yes, it's so sad.
And the sewer,
I'm gonna sell
the
it.
sewer
You guys don't
one.
gotta sell it. I'm excited to play
Oh
the
my
game.
god, the
Don't worry.
sewer one was so
I'm on board. I'm
depressing.
on board.
Ugh, it's all.
Oh, what's great is you read it and you're reading it in real life. As soon as you finish reading it, the character makes a statement about it. He's like, "Oh, those bastards had no idea." Like,
Yeah, or they'll just be like, ugh. Like they'll have a sign. saying,
Yeah.
They know. It's Dude, you gotta play it.
yeah.
God damn.
So I had a great week. Great video game week.
Exploration of humanity. I'm on board. I like it.
All right, I'm gonna get that PS3 out. You're gonna fucking play it.
Moving along.
Percy, what are you playing?
I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing, kinda.
Bro, own it. It's okay.
All right, I love that game, but I'm not playing constant. Like, but I try to open it every day and play it, whatever. Doing the random stuff in there. I started getting back into the Minibosses game on my PS Vita, so I'm playing more on that. I went through a little bit. I started it playing as a dude, and I went back to play it again, and the save data wasn't there or whatever.
Oh.
So I'm like, fuck it. So I started again with the chick, and it's really fucking awesome so far. It's the way they've utilized the Vita so far. So definitely digging that game. I love the artwork.
Yeah,
So-
beautiful.
oh my
fucking
God.
game.
Yellow Layer is amazing.
Yeah, they
The
are.
artwork is so good. It looks so good on the Vita. I
Yeah.
swear.
I mean, I had it on the Wii, and even on the Wii, it looked fucking great. You know, I didn't feel like I was missing out not playing it on HD. You know, it looked just sprites are beautiful. So
Yeah, which I still need. I still want to pick up Dragon's Crown now.
Yeah, I
because
want to
of
get that too.
so-
We should have a sit down couch play.
Yes.
I'm
But
debating who I want to be, but I'll tell you guys before you pick.
rock and roll. Okay, and I made a promise to a fellow person last week. That's not here. I started playing Mass Effect 2 finally.
nice.
And oh my god.
Are you enjoying it?
Oh my god. I want to
Right?
play it right now. That's what I want.
It's so good, right?
And then, Mike Still was on last week, and he was totally taken aback just by you not playing this game. Only just because how like prolific it was. It was
He
kind of
was
like
offended
It,
even.
it was
He
kind
wa-
of
he
like
was.
it was like The Last of Us of that time, almost like one of the games that came out of just like storytelling. I mean, just the world, the music, the atmosphere. How do you feel, sir?
I'm in.
Yeah, you
I
in?
fucking love it. It's already like making its way to some of my favorite games ever. So, my mind.
Probably my favorite soundtrack, but just
Soundtrack's good.
gorgeous. I like it.
It's just I really want to go back and play Knights of the Old Republic because of playing this game. So, which I ended up buying on the Steam sale, and it works on my Mac. So, woo.
Nice.
But yeah, going through and like actually like finding the players and now getting the references people are making about this and that, you know, with the Krogans.
Who do you got
and all
so
that
far?
shit. I got the Archangel Garrus. He was the first guy I got. I got Garrus. I got last night. I got Jack. Fucking holy shit, that was badass.
It was great is when you tell people you slept with Jack, they're always like, "You slept with a dude?" And
Did you
you're
fuck
like,
Jack yet or no? No fuck?
I just got Jack yesterday. Right.
Did you Jack? Did you go female or male real quick, Shepard?
Femshep.
Femshep? Okay.
Femshep,
Really?
Yes.
Worth talking about.
A male chap.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
went male too first time.
Exactly. Well, this is my logic. Okay.
How
So
are you playing, as a soldier or a magic user?
not
They're
a-
magic.
Not not a mad. There's 4 different types. I forgot what I picked. Sorry.
Vanguard, Guardian.
I think it's a Vanguard or Guardian. One of those. I think. Either way.
One's
either
with
way.
shotgun. Did you have a shotgun yet?
No.
Then
Shotguns
it's
are
not
dope.
Vanguard.
Okay.
I think I went Vanguard.
It's a pistol, whatever the fucking.
Okay.
Whatever. So here's how I'm gonna go through. I'm going through. Usually when I play these games that have a good or bad, a way you can choose to play. I usually go good first and then I go bad later. So this, I'm going good.
It's not gonna work out for you.
Well, I don't care. I'm going good first with a girl, but I'm gonna be an awesome lesbian.
There you go.
A good guy lesbian.
We're learning a lot. We're
I'm
learning a
gonna
lot.
play him back through as a dude, but an angry gay man. So I'm gonna, I just can't wait to go through with the game.
That sounds good.
It's gonna be awesome.
When I played it, I couldn't stay one direction because there's certain parts where you're just like,
Yeah.
I have to be able to make this thing happen.
Well, you know what? Okay, you guys are now. I went into this. I think it was on the Citadel. I got
far?
there, and this news reporter lady comes up to me. She's like, "Hey, I haven't seen you, Shepard, since blah blah blah," and I don't know what the fuck's going on because I obviously didn't play the first game. And while you're talking to these cutscenes, there's an option to press for PS3 to press L2 or R2, which is, I guess, is a good thing to do or a bad thing to do. Like, if a choice, it just randomly pops up. And it was an R2, which is the bad. I didn't realize till after this. So she was talking shit to me, basically trying to get some shit out of me. And I pressed R2. I ended up punching her in the face, like knocking her down.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, what the fuck I just do? And I'm again, like I said, I was trying to be good.
Yeah.
So I didn't mean to do that, but it was just awesome. And she's like, did you get that on tape? Did you get that? And like, so I don't know how that's going to end up later on in the game or whatever, but I'm fucking loving this game. It's so good.
Okay.
Love it.
While I was playing The Last of Us, I kept seeing you pop up on my friends list, and I'm like, "What's Percy playing?" And I saw Mass Effect 2. I'm like, "Oh, this is awesome! I'm so excited so we can talk about Mass Effect 2."
So
Like,
good.
You said you didn't play 1. Now, PlayStation 3, 2, did it come with like the back catalog DVD movie thing, or where you can do like pick your own adventure?
When it first started the game, I'm not sure if it did like a storyline. It's almost like a comic book, and it did options of it explained the story, what was going on, what was going on with the first story, and you did options, I guess, with like the main options that you guys played through with Mass Effect.
So you got kind of caught up.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really long, so I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I was kind of spacing it a little bit, so I don't remember too much. I wanted to play, so.
Yeah.
And I had to install like a mandatory
Yeah.
install on my PS3. I'm like, holy shit, it's taking 8 billion years. So
Load times are still pretty crazy in that game from planet to planet. It takes.
not really. It's not as bad as people were saying, but I'm not sure. I didn't play it the first time, so it might be better now.
Yeah.
But everyone's like, elevators.
Elevators
ugh.
was a
Okay,
thing.
so are you rocking a standard team, or do you switch it up all the time?
I switched up. I'm trying to be cool with Miranda, but she's making it really, really fucking hard. Because she's at first when she's like giving me attitude, so I'm like giving it back to her. I'm like, you fucking, wow. And now I'm just like, all right, fuck it. So for the most part, I haven't taken her with me on every mission for the most part, trying to get through.
Yeah.
But now they got Jack. I'm like, holy shit, Jack is fucking awesome. So I did bring Jack on one mission, and she's fucking sick. But I do switch it up. Like Morden's awesome. Garrus is badass. What's the fucking merc, the mercenary, the guy is Zahib or something like that. You know what I'm
What's
talking
he
about?
look like?
It's just a dude with
He's
like an older guy.
like the Irish guy or a European guy or something.
I think he's European.
I don't know
He's
if I
like
got
weird.
this guy. What's he look like?
He's just he's a mercenary guy. He's a far left character you can choose if you want to pick him.
Yeah,
And I did end up getting the thief chick,
Yeah.
the Japanese thief.
She's
Girl.
cool. She has cool moves when you unlock all her stuff.
Yeah. So
do you have a Krogan? Do you have
I
Rex?
just got the mission with the Krogan. He's aboard. I haven't.
He's on your team, yeah.
I haven't
pretty
opened
dope.
his whatever he's.
What's his name? What did you have?
He didn't say it.
Because it's Rex,
No.
But Rex, I don't know, because I wasn't sure, because in the first one, it's not really spoiling anything for you yet.
Yeah.
Because Rex died in my first in Mass Effect 1 for
Yeah,
me.
I
couldn't tell
I did
if
that in the
was
story.
if he was supposed to live or
Rex
if he was.
becomes the leader of the Krogans.
I know.
Yeah, because eventually because Rex died in my storyline, so his like nephew or something. It was like his.
It's
joined
he's
my
a
team.
weird name.
Well, in my
Grunt, that's his name.
Grunt. Yeah,
in my choices, whatever, I didn't choose to kill him. I told him,
yeah.
So I'm not sure how that's gonna affect me, but
Yeah.
it's just some. When I went to get the Krogan guy, he was with some scientist who's like making Krogans and trying to make the perfect soldier, whatever. And everyone knows.
That's a cool
whatever.
storyline there.
Yeah,
too.
it was really cool. He died.
The genophage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. Some heavy stuff, dude. This
Oh,
game
great stuff in that
explores
game.
some-
This is so awesome.
I
I'm
love
loving
Morton.
it.
Do you like Morton? You like Morton?
Morton?
Yeah.
He's so- he's so
I just
funny.
love the way he talks. He's
Oh, he's
so
great.
like really fast. And, like,
Alien designs, great, right?
Oh, everything that like
Beautiful.
after watching that, I wanted to watch Star Trek because it's so fucking cool. And it's too bad Star Trek isn't that cool.
I know,
yeah.
right?
We
Mass
just
Effect.
lost 2 fans. Damn.
I'm excited to continue playing and to go through part 3. So I've kind of been spoiled on the ending of part 3 just because people are like, oh, it's so, whatever, and so
Yeah,
much
I'm
shit
gonna-
about it.
I'm gonna finish 2 now that you're playing 2,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna start 3 together.
Yes.
Let me know when, because I played 1, I destroyed 1. 2 is probably the most complete
Okay.
game I've ever completed. I almost got like a
Okay,
completed.
ready? Hold on.
I have not played 3 yet.
Here's
so.
the idea.
Oh!
Here's the idea.
Yeah.
Did you buy 3 yet?
It's super cheap. I will buy it tomorrow,
Okay, good.
so not a big deal.
Don't buy it tomorrow.
Okay.
Buy it on PlayStation 3.
Uh-oh.
That way we could all play it, and then we can do the verse mode because
you
Mike
go.
is talking that up like an MFer.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
We
I mean-
should try that together as a squad.
The gameplay, phenomenal.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, right? The gameplay, hard to imagine for like an RPG-based
Yeah.
space exploration game. The gameplay is fun.
It's
Guns,
so great.
impactful.
It's
the weapons,
fun.
I think we should do
satisfying. I like it. I like it a
Let's
lot.
make that a plan because I think it's $19 on PlayStation.
Now,
3.
is it like co-op missions or is it
That
more
comes
just
with like all the games, I think.
It's
battle
a
modes and stuff?
battle mode thingy, but
Okay.
at the same time, the story mode is worth playing anyway, and the load times are going to be less for you.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
one disc.
The reason why, because I wanted to go 3. I wanted to go 3. There was that issue with like the carryover, so I was kind of waiting for them to patch that bug, and then like enough games came out that I got sidetracked. So I'm excited to go back and finish 3.
Yeah,
so.
I can't wait for us to be done too, so we can play 3
Yes.
together. It's gonna be a fun experience because I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
even opened it. I've owned it for a while. Haven't tried.
Me too. Actually,
really?
Yeah.
Mass Effect 3 is the first game I bought of the series, and I didn't choose to play it yet. And then I found Mass Effect 2 on sale, so I was fuck it. So.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Dean, what you been playing?
I don't know. We might just want to end the segment now. I don't know. The Last of Us, Ian brought to the table. We got Mass Effect revisiting.
And what does Mike bring? Dean bring to the table?
iPhone social gaming.
Tetris.
Tetris is retired this week. Tetris is retired. I did play a little bit, but I mean, what can you talk about more about that game?
You drop blocks, right? Is that how you play that game?
They've tried to convince me to buy at least 12 power-ups this week. I'm okay. I think I got it. No.
Block it.
I feel like I should bring this up. I kind of playfully talk shit about EA, all in good fun a little bit, but I feel like I should give credit where credit's due.
Ooh.
A little bit of a precursor. I want to say about 9 months ago, I partook, even a little bit before that, and Simpsons tapped out. An EA published social media game. Basically, less of a game is more of like an interactive fishbowl, but it takes place in Springfield, so I think that's a pass, right? That's
Yeah,
kind of a thing.
it's kind of like a
What do you do, though?
SimCity-ish.
What do you
Yeah,
do?
it's like a Sim City. Basically, you start off, and then you do tasks, and then the more you play it, the more you unlock stuff, the more money you buy, and then you kind of drop in houses. You unlock more characters.
But can you use real currency?
Yes, you can.
That's right, you can.
Now, did you use real currency?
The social currency in the game is donuts, which are very, staggered. You have to like play for 8 hours to get like enough money to buy 10 donuts, whatever.
Jesus.
Or you can opt in and pay real cash to kind of like unlock. Long story short, I spent about like maybe like $5 to $7 on donuts.
How much is that? How many donuts is $5 to $7?
I don't even know. Like it's like 200. I'm embarrassing myself, but
You
I'm doing it for the behalf of whatever for the podcast.
Sure.
Long story short, I invested some time, very passively. It was one of those games where you'd pick up, do some tasks, revisit it, and kind of just progressively grow. Did it for about 6 or 7 months. Built my Springfield. I invested time into the cloud gaming platform, and long story short, there was a critical crash bug, and then after invested all this money, my Springfield was gone, vanished.
Oh.
It forces you cloud saving, so you have no choice to back up or save on your phone. So, you know, I lost everything. Boom. Devastating.
Even your donuts?
Even my donuts, Ian. You feel me on that?
Can you write an email and be like...
I wrote an angry email. I am almost even more embarrassed to say I joined the EA forums, and
Oh,
I started a little riff in the community. A lot of people, this was happening to a lot of people.
Wow.
And I was very frustrated. They told me basically, pound salt, you have to restart over. So I was
Damn.
So you don't get your donuts back?
like, no donuts back, no refund in the game.
Do you think at least I could send you some real
That's what I'm
donuts?
saying. Like, you know,
I could go for a donut right now, to
maybe
be honest.
something.
I'm
I mean,
hungry.
we're
For
So am
donuts.
I. Me too.
it's kind of my fault for buying stupid shit, but we're spending money
Dean,
investing
buying
into
stupid
this
shit.
thing.
No.
Nice, stay after the show.
Investing in fake donuts, digital donuts.
Man,
All this donut talk.
I have a couple slatted stories, but okay. Well,
Okay, keep
stay on
going.
story. Stay on story. Lost my Springfield, devastated. Fuck this game. I'm
man.
not gonna reinvest. I'm not gonna play again. Stop playing it.
Cold turkey.
Cold turkey.
You kind of want to go back? You itching a little, or?
I didn't. I stopped playing for 6 or 7 months. I basically checked on the App Store. They updated it. I downloaded the updates, installed the game. I booted it up. EA Origins fixed the bug. My Springfield was there. So
What?
I don't know how it
And
happened.
your donuts?
My donuts are back.
Wow!
And it's
High five for
There you go.
donuts.
I'll
High-
stand up.
Oh,
my God,
I'll give you a high five to you.
I'm excited too.
Oh, fuck yeah,
Springfield
donuts.
is back, so I'm staying away. I'm not gonna invest any more money, but I'm just gonna partaking in my Springfield fishbowl.
I'm going to be honest. I was a little
Nice.
sad there.
I was too.
The artwork is
You
amazing.
almost lost
Are we fans
$5.
of- we fans of The Simpsons? Obviously,
Yes.
nostalgic. The old ones, at least.
Fucking
Yeah, the old
love
ones.
The Simpsons.
You said
Up
that
to
kinda passy,
season,
you know?
up to like
I
season
grew out of
9.
Simpsons. I just I don't
Up to
care
like season
anymore.
9ish.
I'm not trying to defend recent episodes, but they aren't as bad as many people say they
No,
are.
no, they're not. They're not.
I mean, I'm just over it.
They've had some good ones.
You know, I love Simpsons. So it's very nostalgic going back. The voice work, the world of. It's a good game. Don't spend any money on it. Enjoy it. So, moving along. Also, getting back into 3DS action again. Downloaded Urban Trial Freestyle.
Ooh.
I know what that is.
You know what that is?
I know what that is.
I love the Trials games for Xbox. They're kind of like physics-based, platformers. This game is kind of like definitely not made by the same people, but it's close enough. Like the graphics and the UI design is kind of like lesser than, kind of shitty and cheap, but the gameplay is fantastic. Like it really is good. And if you guys enjoy the Trials games, it's a good game. $5.99.
You know, it
Fun.
it
It's
came
fun.
out
It's
on
dope.
the Vita, so I think I'll buy it on there, and then we can
I mean,
see what up.
see what up. I mean, it's a 2D based game. So it's like we all enjoy 2D games, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Physics based, a lot of fun, a lot of unique levels, a lot of fun little tracks to play. It's a good, solid experience. Did you play Trials, Ian?
I had a demo already downloaded when I bought my Xbox,
Yeah.
and I played that, and I thought this was really awesome, and then I didn't buy
Never
it.
look
It's
back.
not for me. It's a decisive game for certain types of
I
gamers,
would
but-
buy it if I had. I honestly need to go on the marketplace and buy a lot of games. I just don't.
Yeah.
I just haven't done it yet. Like
Yeah.
I still want to get Shadow Complex because I got late into the
That's good.
Xbox life,
Yeah.
and I heard just so many good things. And I really wanted the Ninja Turtles arcade game, but you can't get it anymore
Oh, did they take it down?
Yeah.
I was lucky enough. I bought it.
because they changed.
Policy or like
Interesting. I didn't know that.
It was owned by another company, and then Nickelodeon bought them, and then that's when they changed
yeah.
policy,
Nope.
so they had to take them off.
yeah. It's
which
actually
is
pretty good.
sad.
the license is over.
I'm interested. I wonder if the online Xbox Live is still supported, because that's one of the good things about going back and playing those is you can go online.
If
so.
you already own it, you can download it. Even
Yeah.
if you get a new Xbox, you can download it again because it's saved in your information.
Okay.
But since I am late to the party,
Yeah. So
I don't get any pizza.
K.O.
Ooh. So yeah, Trials. It's a good download. If you love the Trials games, check out Urban Trial Freestyle. Curious enough, I'm surprised it hasn't got pulled because it seems like a severe copyright infringement. Trials is in the name.
Yeah.
It looks.
But Trials is a sports brand. Like that's
it
a
really?
real thing.
Okay.
Like it's big in
So
Europe.
it's like a BMX
Yeah.
kind of thing.
It's like NASCAR is a brand.
Okay.
Trials is a brand.
I guess that makes sense now. Check it out. And then to lift the veil a little bit on the show, we were supposed to start at 9 o'clock, or we were supposed to start at 8 o'clock. The guy showed up a little late tonight, so I was waiting.
Sorry, there were some things that happened, and
Yeah, it's
I don't
okay.
wanna
Hey,
go
I'm not
into
saying
that.
anything. I enjoy it.
I
Hey,
blame gravity.
gravity works.
Gravity.
I'm sure there's even a better excuse. But long story short, I was perusing the Nintendo eShop before the show, and I was
Perusing.
downloaded Friday, Attack of the Friday Monsters, level 5 game. Got about 40 minutes into it, and I have
That's
to say,
how long it took us to get here.
I've been wanting to play this game for a while. It's one of those level 5 initiative kind of like drop games. I think it was like $6.99, $7.99. Got 40 minutes into it, and I have to say, feels like a retail game just as far as like polish, Visually, it looks fantastic. It's like an RPG. We're playing 40 minutes, and it's all been character building, but I really don't mind. You know, it's like a lot of collectibles. You're like a little boy. You move to this Tokyo town with your family. Your dad's depressed. Your mom's a bitch. Riff in the family. And you
Sounds
kind of
like
just
an
go explore.
AMC show.
You know, and then so you're just kind of going around the town, making friends, doing tasks, and it's just like a little charming little experience. Very Japanese.
I really want to see it after,
A lot of fun.
after this because I'm going to download it if it looks as good as it. Like, I've read lots of good stuff, so.
Well,
be There's no video, though, on the store, which is weird.
Yeah.
Are there monsters that attack the city and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like takes place. So the monsters are real. Every Friday, monsters come out at night, and basically kind
I'm
of
glad
like
they can plan ahead, though.
yeah,
That's awesome.
You know, so they do have the chance to kind of get in, and so it's basically right now I'm just meeting different kids in the city, and we kind of go check out the monsters.
It's
You know,
like
if I was a monster, I think
Yeah.
I'd come out every Friday.
it's like
but I do a
TGIF
sneak attack
when we were kids. You remember that?
But I think every now and then you sneak out and go Wednesday just to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Very
An asshole
Japanese,
monster. I'd be the asshole monster.
I think they call it kaiju or something. Is that
Yeah,
Japanese monster
kaiju,
or
yes.
something?
Yeah.
So
Kaiju.
it's like, you know, very like over the top, fun Japanese monster design, and it's just like you're actually controlling the the sprite. So it's like it's not like moving from static screen to static screen. You actually move around 3D space, and it feels like a legit game.
That's cool,
Great
man.
polish, and fuck, dude, $6.99. I think it's worth an experiment to check out.
Hells yeah.
Check it out.
Is it an older game or is it?
Check it out. It just came out
came
a
out
couple
this
days
year.
ago. Yeah.
Ooh.
I think like a week ago.
Because
maybe, yeah.
Level 5 and Suda are trying things where they're trying weird demos. I mean, weird like download games. They're like, hey, we're just gonna try something interesting, see what happens. And they made that spaceship Dimitri was supposed to be really good, or Damitri or whatever,
or something.
like that. It's supposed to be really, really good too.
I don't know how I feel about it's like Attack of the Bugs or Bugs versus
Tanks. That's the one by the guy who did
Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Inafune?
Yeah.
It doesn't look great. Like it looks kind of like shitty and not like the graphics of it. Just
I still
want
wanna try it.
Then. But yeah, I mean,
But come on, the gameplay
these
is
games are
probably
cheap.
gonna be awesome.
Gameplays are probably awesome.
Mega.
There's probably stereotypical racial designs and some of the
Probably.
classic Mega Man staple stuff. So yeah, what you've been playing, pretty much done. I've revisited some old Mario games in honor of the next segment, but we'll save that for later.
Sweet.
This is the definitive Mario show for DSotK Kingdom. So after the break, Mario games, Mario Talk.
It's the me, Mario. Kinda. No.
Yeah, we'll end on that.
Well,
Kinda.
yeah,
All
let's
right.
end.
All right.
Late.
Dean, Percy and Ian will be right back with more video game goodness than you can shake a mana-infused lead pipe at. In the meantime, why don't you stop by www.thedrainage.net, home base of Side of the Kingdom and your one-stop shop for informative pop culture. You've been listening to Side of the Kingdom, a video game podcast for people who love video game podcasts. Now back to our regularly scheduled program, currently in progress.
And we are back, Dark Side of the Kingdom. This is the definitive Mario episode, aptly titled
Mario episode.
Reinventing Mario. That's probably the most pretentious way to label the episode. This is basically just the Mario episode, talking
It's
about
the Mario episode.
mainline
That was good.
platformers while
nice.
backdrop to Percy dropping stereotypical Mario voices. Like,
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
so basically we're going to kind of start off the top, kind of do a quick hit, and kind of just talk about some of our memories
Yeah,
throughout.
there's like a billion Mario games out there, so we're gonna try and just
Yeah.
not go too in depth with every single one, but we probably will because
That's how we
That's
roll.
how we roll. That's how we roll. Probably roll
Yes.
2.5 hours, and I will be hating myself Sunday nights.
Yes, you will.
We'll start off. It was very definitive. Do we start with it? Do we not? We'll talk about it. Donkey Kong.
We have to.
Mario's first introduction to the world,
Or Jumpman, as he was originally named.
or Jumpman. I kind of opted to leave it off and kind of keep it in the spin-off section, but it felt pretty.
I think we should, just
Right.
because it's a platformer. He's important. He's the first time you played a character that had like a backstory or whatever. Like, had
but
it,
he
like,
wasn't Mario. It looked like
Yeah.
Mario, but
No,
he
it
was
was
Jumpman.
Mario. He just
Jumpman.
was known as Jumpman.
I know, but that's not Mario. It's
It's
Jumpman.
Mario. It's like
Jumpman.
I'm gonna be honest. Donkey Kong is the only arcade cabinet that I would honestly buy today.
It's so good.
Because
It is great.
I wish I was good at it, especially after watching King of Kong.
King
You're
of
just
Kong,
like,
Fistful of Quarters.
oh my god.
Revitalized my love for that
Do you
game,
own that DVD?
and it holds up, man.
I hope you own that DVD. I need to borrow that.
I couldn't find it.
Damn it.
I want to get it though.
You should own that DVD.
I should own that goddamn DVD.
Yeah, asshole.
Amazing documentary. Probably one of the best game documentaries, but long story short, Donkey Kong, yeah, I mean, that was a little bit before. I mean, did you guys have good memories with that game when it first came out? Or
I played the arcade a couple times and I was terrible at it as a kid, like beyond terrible.
I
I
remember-
think we all were.
I remember the NES Donkey Kong Junior Kart.
Yeah.
Did you guys have that?
Yes.
I enjoyed that. That was fun.
Yeah, Donkey Kong Jr. was fucking awesome, and Mario was the bad guy.
So I mean,
It was fun.
Great.
Later on, many years, I was at a yard sale and I saw a Donkey Kong board game.
Jesus.
And
I don't care.
had little barrels
Yeah.
and it had everything. Like it knocked you go down and roll.
Yeah.
I wanted to buy it, but everything was missing, and I was
Oh.
like 4 or something, 4 or 5. I don't know.
Well, you
So-
might be excited to know that I almost purchased this, but there is a Donkey Kong themed Jenga. Have you seen that?
I've seen that.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it
And
looks
there's
neat.
actually some custom rules. It has like all the blocks are actually like the beams and
That's
stuff. And
awesome.
like Mario climbs up the sides. Kind of fun. So Donkey Kong, that was the first introduction of.
We should play that game.
Moving along, Mario Bros. The Mario and Luigi kind of like
Versus game?
static screen versus game.
I honestly never played it and didn't hear about that until way later.
Yeah,
The first time I played that was the hidden game in Mario Brothers 3.
interesting. It was part of the, if you go back to the arcade memory episode, that was one of the games highlighted in the dungeon in the Carson Nugget basement that was there. So I enjoyed that game. Actually, I like that game. It was fun.
Oh, it's
And
super
then-
fun. Oh.
Super fun. And then any kind of like Game Boy Advance game that came out later on, it always like included as a bonus game always, in like a lot of the side cards. So it seems like repackaged a lot, but a lot of fun.
Definitely. It's I feel like the first time you could troll somebody if you're playing 2 players.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm surprised they don't remake that as a download 4-player game. I think it'd be so much fun as a party
Sexier
game.
graphics, because I mean,
Yeah.
the
on,
gameplay
Nintendo.
They
is
don't even
great.
need to make sexier graphics, like just slightly upres, like
Yeah.
maybe more pixels. But other than that, it would be so much fun 4 players and fucking with your
Yeah,
friends.
because it was like one of the old school art designs of just like single static screens where you just kind of like climb.
And the
it was
cabinet
fun.
art is great on
Yeah.
that. The cabinet
Yes,
art's
it
so
looks
good.
sick.
So fun, also on the NES. So I think I eventually got it later on the NES, but I'm exposed to it a little bit.
yeah. I think I only played it in the arcade. So
Yeah, good multiplayer game.
Let's get to the big Mario one that
The
everyone
guts.
experienced.
The meat and guts, the NES packaged exclusive, definitive,
Package exclusive.
right?
very nice.
It was one of the first ones. It was impossible to avoid this game if you owned an NES.
And sometimes it came with another game called.
Duck Hunt.
Hey, what's this game?
Super Mario Brothers. NES. The original, guys. I mean,
With-
right?
with-
that
with-
was my
oh,
first,
great.
my first Mario.
So good with the
Probably
iconic
everybody's-
artwork on the cart with him just jumping.
Yeah.
So good. Oh my god, this game is amazing.
Transcended.
And that was actually when
generations.
Mario wore red suspender, like red overalls, and had a blue shirt. And now he wears the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
And Luigi had white suspenders and a green shirt
Yep.
Hey.
and looked dumb. But I love that because I didn't like the way he looked.
You know, when I was a little kid, I loved the way Luigi looked. I always
yeah.
wanted to be the second player.
I always played as Luigi because I have brothers, and I loved being Luigi. He's always been my favorite character in the Mario series.
Yeah.
But I played the hell out of that. And that game is still challenging today. Like, that game still
Holds up. I mean, holds
it
up.
does.
Great gameplay. I mean, secrets. There's like, first you can skip worlds
Yeah.
and stuff. You can kind of like, there's little Easter eggs and things. And
Yeah, it's weird. It's like growing up. It's like you just. I don't know everyone showed everyone these things, and it's just like
Yeah.
they are implanted into our brains now that we'll never.
You know
not
exactly where the warps
see-
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we're not gonna go the regular way. We're always gonna go these other options to go like to level. What level does it go? Level 3. If you go out off
like 4, 6,
1,
7 or
2.
yeah,
something.
you
I
skip a
forget.
few. I mean, it is. I mean, in retrospect, in hindsight, you can go back
Sorry,
and
World 3.
Probably one of the games. I mean, a lot of the levels kind of got old after a while. I mean, it was one of the games where there wasn't a lot of differences in each world.
It's just
you know?
just
So-
changing colors and stuff
Yeah,
like
but
that.
I mean, the raw mechanics were there, so you'd always want to go. It was hard to not use the warp pipes.
Really hard. I
Always-
mean, I guess I would never just go the regular way.
Finishing factor was it? I mean, were you guys young enough? Would you guys complete it? in
No,
sitting,
not when I was a
right?
kid.
Yeah, that was. I think that was the game. It was a hard one to finish. It took a
I
while.
Oh, yeah.
It took a while to finish for
And
me.
there's no saving.
But
Yeah, no saving.
No, God no. But
Kids, and you're saving nowadays. Enjoy
trying
it.
to find out, how you have to do the pattern to get to actual end boss,
Oh,
Bowser,
yeah, the
whatever.
last one. I forgot about that.
And
Yeah.
then when you finally get there, you're like, holy shit, because he's jumping and like shooting, or throwing 8 billion hammers like crazy. Like he's flying at you. Like, holy shit, how the fuck am I going to beat it? I mean, he's really easy if you can just jump over the shit, if you get through the pattern, but
Yeah.
he's so intimidating at first just because all the hammers he throws, it's chaos.
Actually, another interesting little fun fact. I don't know if you guys ever knew this. The clouds are apparently the same as the bushes
Yeah, I
to
knew
save
that.
save
Save
memory
space.
and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So this
Just
is one
color swap.
of those games where it was really like just brilliantly designed. With it seems like less is more. Sometimes helps development in games. It's super creative. It's just kind of it's fun,
I just actually learned how Miyamoto came up with the idea, and I learned it actually through Aaron Hansen, who's Ego Raptor. He was talking about that Miyamoto was on a train and he was watching the mountains and the scenery go by while he was traveling, and he's like, what if your character could do that as a platformer, and the concept of platformer came up through that little thing. Like all his ideas he's ever created are always
Come real life.
come from real life, and when you learn them, it's just so fascinating.
Yeah.
You're just like, that is absolutely.
And it's, I mean, that's funny you say that, because I mean, now I'm thinking
It's
of it.
so simple.
That was one of those games, like the first side-scrolling
Side-scroller.
platformer.
That concept was never a thing.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of. I think I saw it emulate, or not. Like it was re-released on the Commodore or something. Like there was a PC version back in the day, but they didn't have the scrolling thing. So I was watching an old video of it, and actually, as soon as you reached the end, it would just like everything would pause, and it would just kind of like very gently shift screen. So
There's
and
actually
this was the way to play it. So.
there's actually a computer game series called Super Gianna Sisters that is a
Yeah.
blatantly rip-off of Super Mario Brothers.
Heard of it? Yes.
Like
And seen it.
blatant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Almost
it's
lawsuit
ridiculous.
even. I think there's a lawsuit maybe, or
No, Nintendo probably.
yeah.
I'd hope so.
Okay. So
You know, I want to, again, revisit last week when you were saying you wanted to have like a documentary on
Yeah.
his life, just so we could see all of it. And, why? They need to do that now, because holy shit.
Yeah.
This from that story you just told right now.
Yeah.
I mean, very fascinating stuff. Zelda too. Just very like touching, designing moments.
Crazy.
His Peakman story was, I was gardening, then I was like, I have an
I took some
idea.
acid, had some
Like,
bugs, and
There was a
all
point where
different
he wasn't
colors.
allowed to tell people what he was doing in his free time. Do you remember that? There was a thing
Really?
when Nintendo was like, you cannot tell people what you're doing in your free time, because whenever he does anything, it's where his ideas come from. And he's such like an open
Miyamoto's in the mall.
source.
He's walking around the mall. Oh shit,
Yeah.
what's going on? Oh, we have to make a mall game.
Oh, we're making
Oh,
them all
shit.
again, and that's how Dead Rising was made.
There you go.
Oh, my
Okay,
God.
let's get to.
I hope he's like.
Are we doing
gets him,
Mario
like,
2?
Well, I mean, I think it's worth talking about. Or Mario 2, Japanese.
I think we should do that first.
Lost Levels.
Lost Levels in America.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Japan's opinion of America, and this is how it's been for a long time. Americans are so stupid. They can't handle anything difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's dumb
they
down
think
everything.
We suck.
So-
And,
I don't mind them doing this, because
Yeah.
if they didn't do it, Mario would not look the way he looks today.
Yeah.
it's true.
Doki Doki Panic was a Japanese game and was reskinned, released as Mario USA in Japan, Mario 2 in America. But I mean, yeah, I played Lost Levels later, and I think it was a smart choice, because
It is hard as balls.
hard as balls, not fun. I mean, as far as sequels go too, having a whole different Mario experience, I
Yeah.
enjoyed more as a kid than maybe just more rehashes of Mario 1.0.
It's very much
1.5, or-
1.5 if you think
Yeah.
about it, because it's just the same palette.
Same
and
shit.
everything.
Yeah, it looks exactly
Yeah.
the same. Just,
and just
hard.
retarded hard. I mean, it's just like not even
Not fun.
Not fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're
So we're
really,
dumb.
we're really American.
Yeah,
so
fuck
we're
it,
like,
dude.
We have the
"It's
American
too
opinion."
hard." I recently purchased it because my Donkey Kong purchase. They gave me Lost Levels for free on my 3DS, and I have it on there.
Yeah.
And holy balls, that is so hard.
I don't mind taking the
I love it though. It's
Japanese
awesome.
are pretentious line. You know.
That's fine. It's fine. I don't care. That's true though.
Low opinions of
It's funny though, when we were kids,
We're babies.
we didn't know this when we were kids,
Yeah.
and when you play Mario 2 for the first time, you're like, what is this? It's so different than everything we know.
Yeah.
You jump on a bad guy and he doesn't die, you can pick him up. Like, it's incredibly different, but I have no regrets, because
Yeah.
we need the things. Like, Luigi is the character we know and love
Yeah.
today because of that game.
That's true. When I first experienced it when I was at the grocery store one day, and my mom was like, "Hey, you guys run a game this weekend," and I saw
Running games from grocery
Yeah,
stores. Those were the good old
yes.
days, man.
I remember
And
that.
I was like,
remember
"Holy
that
shit, Mario 2!" Some of your brothers were like, "Yeah, great!" So we grabbed it, and we loved it. So
Yeah.
I wasn't like super attached to
Mm-hmm.
the first one. It was just cool to see something different, and it was way fucking different, obviously. And it was really cool to experience that, especially with Rose and
No, totally.
Yeah, yeah.
oh,
A lot of
So-
fun. Staying in line with Mario, like tropes and stuff. A lot of secrets. A lot of like little things you can go. Kind of like.
Insane secrets in that game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And but just like even like the enemy design, just so much fun. So much different stuff. Introduce Shy Guys.
Shy Guy.
Shy Guy is one of my favorite.
Birdo.
yeah.
I mean,
characters
how
ever.
before time was this game? You know, transvestites in gaming. Birdo.
Seriously.
The first one ever.
It's funny, it's mentioned in the instruction book.
You got
but
it,
people
right?
don't realize that.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Ironically enough.
What it is like? Is it say in the book? It's a boy who thinks he's a girl or something like
Yeah.
that, right?
And its power up, it spits seeds at your face. White seeds at your face.
I always thought they were eggs. Didn't you think they were eggs?
I thought they were eggs too, but they're seeds.
I thought it was like mouthfuls of.
Really?
We on number 2. So yeah, I love Super Mario Brothers 2. That was one of the I played the first one a lot. You know, it was just I think I was so young with the first one, and then Mario 2 came out, and I just had that game for like a long time, and I don't know. That's like my go-to definitive NES sometimes.
And,
I don't know, enjoy it.
anybody who has a 3DS, it's on the eShop. So
Yeah, it just came out.
I believe it's $4.99 or $5.99.
$4.99.
So either way, it's worth it. Just fucking pick it up if you've never played it. If you've never played it, slap yourself.
Yeah.
That game had really great art. Like the box art's still one of my favorites.
Me too, because Mario's like his nose is like red. He has like rosy red cheeks.
And a lot of the merchandise is based off of that art. Like the breakfast cereal was made based off of that art.
Yeah. Isn't he holding a mushroom in that one? Or
I
he's
think it's
holding
a turnip.
A turnip or
Is
a
it?
beet
Oh,
or
I'm
something.
not sure if it's a turnip. I think it's holding
it's turnip.
a mushroom or something. But whatever.
Giant clove of garlic.
Could be.
I don't remember, but it's awesome.
Never mind. I'll do Either way, it's a very iconic box art and it looks great. And
That's Nintendo.
It shapes
I don't know
what we think of Mario now, or
was
we look
that-
at Mario looks like.
Was that the first time Nintendo changed this game dramatically for the sequel? Because they did it with Zelda.
Side scroller.
Interesting trend that I really enjoyed. I think so. I mean, Zelda was, you said 1 to 2 was huge.
Yeah, huge differences.
Huge differences. I was kind of wish they would go back to another side-scrolling Zelda game. I think it's been so long. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it too.
I don't know if they could go back.
But this is a Mario episode, so we don't get too off on that.
Oh yeah,
but,
sorry.
More
So then let's
staying
go.
in line with iconic box art. I mean, I think
God.
3 was just as iconic.
Oh
Yes.
my God! I
Yellow
love
box,
What the fuck?
iconic typography. Super Mario Brothers 3,
it. Raccoon suit.
raccoon suit. We have the wizard pumping into the ether.
Yes.
Pumping into the mind share of America. This
I was
game,
thinking we should do a audio commentary for that.
that could be fun.
Watch it together. Oh my God, it'd be hilarious.
California.
Rewatched it recently, and it actually aged pretty well. It was like it shot on film, so it looks decent. I mean, it's for what it is. It aged pretty well. I enjoy those '80s, like the world, the
Anything
charm.
with Fred Savage, I'll give a shot.
Yeah. Percy's making some faces, but I would say if you watch like a kids movie nowadays, and just kind of the kids movies back then, just the way it was shot, I think it was shot by
totally
like
different.
2 words.
Richard Donner. I don't know what the fuck shot.
Video Armageddon.
There you go.
Oh, I just love how
Lots of fun.
You got 50,000 in
And-
Double Dragon.
yeah.
And what's funny
Yeah.
about that statement is you can't get 50,000 in
No.
Double Dragon by the
Doesn't
third
make
level.
sense.
It is impossible.
well he starts tapping buttons before the game even starts. It's just like come on,
Great.
man.
I love it.
Like the father and the son, like they're like looking for, like they're playing Nintendo, like fighting over. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ninja
And he's
Turtles
playing
shit.
Zelda and making shit up left and right. Like that doesn't
I
happen.
do love how in like old movies when people are playing Nintendo, they're like just so aggressive with the controller, shaking it all crazy, like oh my god, I gotta pass this bar, and they're just like just spitting out jargon.
It's
that doesn't-
great.
Especially if you like,
Fucking
yeah.
great.
if you Google video game stock photography, you kind of see similar type stuff.
There you go.
Super,
Yes.
animated stuff. Super Mario Brothers 3 introduced the over-the-top map, just the world maps.
Yeah.
Oh
Awesome stuff.
yes.
Do you remember the first time you played that? And I remember Nintendo Power doing a whole bunch of stuff for it. But the art they had for Super Mario Brothers 3 and had all the bad guy art.
Oh yeah.
I used to draw that like crazy because it was so good. You're just like,
Yeah.
oh, I will never be this good.
How fucking cool were the Koopa Kids?
Yes,
Right?
all of them.
So unique.
I don't know why they stopped not using them. They're so awesome.
Well,
They were just in Super Mario World, and that was it, right?
we'll get there later.
They're in that. They're Super Mario World, and they took a break.
They're in New Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yeah, they're in those.
But
Okay.
it's the handheld DS stuff. But we'll
The
get there.
cartoon
We'll get there.
runs.
Alright,
We'll
sorry,
get there.
sorry. Yeah.
But yeah, they're fun. The cartoon games too. Yeah, I think it's just Super Mario, like those characters, are a lot of fun.
The game is so good.
Game is
Okay.
a lot of fun.
It's
The
a
unique
different-
worlds, the fucking giant world.
Giant World's the
Giant
best.
World.
Yeah, you played
How
that the first
fucking-
time.
yeah.
You're just so cool.
Giant World
Giant
is
World's
the
awesome.
And
best
like,
world.
was it Donut World, the one Wendy's level? Because all the falling platforms
Yeah.
and shit. Okay, here's the question.
Yes.
Has anyone ever played World 4?
Is that the
John
pipe?
Blanks?
No, that's the one you can skip.
Yeah. I
If
don't
you,
think
you,
so,
you
right?
can skip. You don't have to go to it. For the longest time, I never went
Yeah.
because that's the level where it's a side scroller where the thing moves by itself and you have to jump from
Yeah,
platform.
fuck that, dude.
I think I have actually.
Oh,
It was
Because I think
so
I remember
funny.
at one point I was like, you know what, I need to stop skipping these and
Yeah.
just play it through.
the
and-
flutes. It was probably one of the
Oh,
coolest
yes.
power-ups. It was so hard not to use.
Yes.
Just
Once we all learned what where and what the flute was.
Yeah.
And the introduction of so many new suits.
Yeah. Takuni suit. You had the frog suit.
Hammer Brothers.
Hammer Brothers suit's my all-time favorite suit ever.
My
He
favorite is a
looks so
frog because
awesome.
it's useless.
Yeah, the frog suit is pretty useless. And
I
even
love
like
the
the
frog suit.
Tanuki suit, like I didn't even realize later because it's like a statue
Yeah, you
or
can do a
something.
statue, down B.
Like
or-
what does that do? Like it
You're
just-
invincible.
Invisible. Yeah.
Well, yeah, enemies will just walk through you. There's only Only time I use it, I jump up, turn into the statue, and stomp on people. That's like the only time I use it.
Oh, I love the Tanuki suit.
I hated
He
it.
looks adorable.
Oh, he does. He looks amazing.
Yeah.
Mario looks good in everything. Let's
That's
be
true.
honest.
He's gonna be rocking a cat suit, and he looks fucking adorable.
So it's kind of like chronicled like the end. It's kind of the end of the NES. I mean, it's just a way to end on such a high note.
It's such a huge leap from the first one.
Yeah.
That's when his character dramatically changed. He had
Yep.
black pants on, if you guys remember.
Yep.
Black pants, red shirt. It was set. Oh, this is amazing.
The
Okay.
way-
There's this whole. I read it online that Mario Brothers 3
Yep,
is
yep.
based
I
on
know
a
you
play.
said-
The whole thing is
Yep.
completely fake. It never happened. It's a play the entire time because it starts
Interesting.
on stage.
And
The
then-
background looks fake.
Yeah.
Like all this stuff is made you to think that it's all a play. Like it never really.
Now,
happened.
is this coming from Nintendo or where's
No,
this?
No, it's like
this
whole
is
conspiracy going on.
Like
Really?
the biggest. I read it.
Well,
It's
it
amazing.
kind of makes sense in a way because
it
like there's
totally
like the
does.
platforms that are sticking out you can jump on. You can see the shadow like it's on top of something.
Yeah.
So it's like there is a stage like there's something.
Yeah, like-
and when you complete the level, how it goes to black, like that's the side stage, and that's like that's the end
I thought
of
it
the
was
stage.
so clever. Like when I read
It
this, I'm
makes
like,
sense. I mean,
it's
in a
so
weird
great.
way.
It makes
Yeah.
it so much better.
It does. It's cool.
This is another kind of like weird little thing I've heard about the Mario universe. I heard each block is actual like a toad or something. Have you guys ever heard that?
Yeah, I read that.
It says it in the first, I think, in the
Instruction
manual.
booklet.
So every
The
time
first-
you destroy a box, you're basically
You're killing
Yeah,
Toad.
yeah.
Mass
Bowser,
genocide.
like he takes over the world and turns all the people into like into blocks.
There you go.
And
Dark.
you're
It's really dark.
killing all the people.
But do we need all those toads?
No, we need coins.
Mario.
haven't learned much, but
That's
if
a lot
you
of mouths to feed.
smashed, if you smash,
They're better for construction.
toads, you get coins.
There you
Jump
go.
on midgets' heads, you get bag of coins. Mario 3, do we end here? I mean, the end of a generation, the end of a platform. Start of a new one, Super Nintendo.
Oh my.
Do
Another
we want to go to
pack-in.
Game Boy real quick? Because Game Boy happened before Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
didn't it?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's just hit Super
Let's hit
Mario
these real quick.
Land.
Super
is
Mario
it?
Land.
Super
Okay,
Mario
I played
Land.
that. I got the Game Boy late. I played it and I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, definitely lesser than. The mechanics are weird. You shoot a fireball, it hits the ground and flies up.
It's not a
forever.
fireball.
Flies up forever.
What is it?
It's a bomb.
Is it
Oh,
really?
really?
Yeah, it's not. It's not a fireball though.
Oh.
I think it's like a bomb or. It's not a fireball. I know that.
It's definitely like you can tell it's not the A team because I mean there's some weird like choices being made. A lot of different designers.
Well,
like,
it's also
character
like
design
the
stuff.
Cool
what,
art,
what-
though, like-
but yeah,
like
but also
the art
it's
on
what
the-
the Game
Yeah.
Boy could
Awesome.
make. I mean, you couldn't really go super crazy with
I don't
the
know.
Game Boy.
Two
Super Mario
looked
Land
way
2
better.
Was way better.
It did. Well, I guess when they first started out, like obviously. So.
My initial memory of this was I think I was in like second or third grade, but I remember going on the playground. What the fuck is that kid holding? It's a portable video game system. Crowds of people around this kid, and he's playing Super Mario Land, and it was just the fucking coolest thing in the world. Handheld Nintendo, and it was just like pretty cool.
I remember my mom went and we went to this place called Shopco, and we picked myself up one. I got Super Mario Land and Tetris. And oh my god,
The only two games you need.
yes,
Tetris,
so
fantastic.
good. I mean, so much nostalgia for that game.
All those blocks.
I love it.
All those
And-
blocks.
Toads.
Yeah, all those toads. No, but it was it's so good. I mean, the music's really good in that game too. That's like there's a lot of new enemies and weird characters. Like say you got the bombs that you throw,
Yeah.
they're like blocks, whatever. And when you stomp on the turtles, the little Koopas, like they turn into bombs themselves and explode. They don't you can't kick the
Wow.
shells. It's weird. And there's parts where you go to like I'm not sure if it's like a Japanese stage or something, but you go and like there's little kung fu dudes that fight, and the music during that stage,
Yeah.
during that world is so good.
Now, the second one is when you had vehicles, right?
Well,
You
in
remember-
no, at Super Mario Land you got vehicles too. You got fly in a plane, and when you first get a vehicle, it's underwater, like a little
Sub.
It's like a submarine, and it becomes like a side
The only thing I
scrolling.
remember about too is
shoot 'em up.
you get a feather and you put it in your hat and then you shoot fireballs.
That's
Bombs?
that-
Are they
that-
bombs?
Those are bombs.
No, that's part 2. It
Yeah,
gets
that's
a
two.
bunny. It gets bunny ears, I think.
I thought he gets a feather in his hat.
No.
I think it's a feather.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. I think it's a feather hat. I'm thinking of.
He does get bunny ears though.
Yeah, there's the feather in the hat. I'm not sure.
Those are
exactly
so
what it is.
weird.
Yeah,
So weird.
it gets
Could you
really
imagine
weird
if they
levels.
remade those in 3D or
does
something?
get
Like how
awkward.
crazy would that be?
Or even in color, it'd be interesting to
Yeah,
see
that'd
them
be
in color.
crazy
you
just
know?
to see how different they are.
Space World was interesting. I remember there was like a lot of
Yeah.
just different things. Like you flew a
I was
spaceship.
hoping during the. We'll talk about later. 3D Land when you brought the Tanuki suit back. I was hoping it'd be like the raccoon suit again. It'd be awesome, but
Can you turn the stone in 3D land
yes.
or no? Yeah.
So
Man, I want to get
Yes,
3D
yes, yes,
land.
yes.
it is good. It is good. We will get there in a little bit.
Sorry. Sorry.
Super Mario Land 2, eventually it transitioned into Wario Land. Wario Land, it was Super Mario Land 3, it was Wario Land. But we'll save that for the spin-offs.
Yeah.
Great games. I think they were great games.
Well, for the time, it was good, and that's all we had. Someone's messaging people. What up?
They won't hear that on the recording.
Booty call. Oh,
They'll
sorry.
just be an awkward us. Like, what the fuck are they referring to? I might have to drop it in actually now.
All right,
You're probably gonna have to.
You're gonna have to.
Okay,
Dean's
so
got a booty call.
Let's
via-
get to the
via
fucking
IM.
greatness.
Boom, 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 boom. Super Nintendo.
And
Yes!
one of the best games ever made.
Ever fucking made.
Super Mario World.
Super Mario World.
Definitive. Another pack-in. Another impossible to ignore staple in Nintendo gaming.
I remember the first time I played that, man.
Oh my god.
No,
I
What
was
the-
just blown the fuck
Oh
away.
my god.
Do you guys miss the pack-in games?
Fuck
I
yeah.
do. Not only that, I miss good packing games.
There you
Like,
go, that
fuck,
works.
I mean,
Wii Sports was okay.
It was okay.
It sold the system. I understood
That's
that.
what sold the
but if
system.
that was a Mario game, oh my god, could you imagine a good Mario game?
I
with
would.
packing?
I might have a Wii right now if that
You know how many
happened.
people would buy Wii
Well-
U's if they had a packing game that was like
Well, to be
a
fair,
Mario game?
I think they had like the
True.
25th anniversary. You can get like the red Wii with like
Apparently
Wii,
that. No.
Wii Super Nintendo. Wii. It actually came with a downloadable exclusive. It had the NES version with where all the coin boxes instead of question marks. It was a 25 for the 25th year anniversary.
Yeah.
Wow.
There you go. Pay your premium
Dean-
now.
Ian is impressed.
Yeah. Super Nintendo, Super Mario World. I fucking love this game. It's kind of like the best of three with better graphics, more music, more levels, more secrets.
I don't remember
Better
the
everything.
box art on it. I remember. Is the
was
box
there
art
box
just
art?
Yoshi?
I don't
I
remember.
think the game was just in there.
I don't
Oh, you're
even-
right. There is no real box, right?
Yeah,
packed in.
because it was
That's
packed
probably
in
why I
the
don't
game.
remember. I remember though the Nintendo Power once again did a great thing on it and had great art again. They had such great
Yeah.
art. This time period, Nintendo was killing it with the hand.
What I loved about the packing game and this in particular is the instruction manual was color and it looks so good. Like everything
Yeah.
inside looked awesome. It
Also,
was-
when
Yeah.
you beat the game, and it told you all the bad guys when you beat the game.
Yes.
Also, Koopa Kids are back.
Good
Fuck
kids.
yeah!
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Any conspiracies there?
And they're in a different order, which I thought was clever.
I don't know. Chocolate Land. We can go off on that for a
Fuck
while.
yeah, man! The level sucked in Mario Kart.
This game, I loved it. I mean, a lot of secrets, a lot of good stuff.
So
I mean,
many
right,
secrets.
I mean,
I'm replaying it now,
now-
and I don't remember everything.
here's the definitive question. I mean, we might have like lifted the veil a little bit. Super Mario World or Super Mario Bros. 3?
Oof, that's fucking
Gun
tough.
to your head. Choose. What's the better game? Because I mean, they're different. I mean,
You're very different.
You have to respect the generation difference, but they're like very like. I mean, they're up
Okay.
there. You gotta pick.
I'll go first. I'll go first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Super Mario World because because of Star World. The Star
Oh,
World.
at the end?
Yes.
Fuck yeah!
That's why I'm going with Super Mario
I
World.
forgot about that.
That's one, yeah. The one thing about Mario games is
Also, Super Mario World, you can save.
yeah, that's fun. It sucks not being able to save, man.
But you
It
know what?
does.
No.
But it's kind of fun that you don't get to save. You gotta beat it in one sitting, and
That
that's
was-
what makes it fun.
And actually, now that
Come
you
on.
think about it, Super
Don't-
Mario Brothers 3, it was designed for a kind of like one sitting type experience. If you can
It's
get
true.
all the whistles.
Yeah.
And,
But don't you guys tell me you never would pause it and let it sit overnight and
Oh,
pick
yeah.
it back up in the morning?
oh yeah, I've done that.
I didn't.
What?
No, I was always weird about. I was like, it's
you
gonna
nervous?
break. If
Yeah.
it breaks, I'm gonna be so
I-
mad at myself.
Only reason I would not do it, my parents would get so pissed off if they came and saw it still on. Like my dad would come and go watch the news in the morning and turn it on. I was like, "What the fuck?" You know, Super Mario.
touch it.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
like,
touch it.
no.
I'm gonna go with Super Mario Brothers 3 because it has more of the iconic costumes suits that Mario wears that I love. But
Yeah.
if they could take 3 and make it look as good as Super Mario World, that would be the best for me.
Yeah.
You could have penciled in Super Mario All Stars, right, with redone graphics.
I didn't like the way that looked. It looked weird
looked
to me.
pretty
It looks like softer.
Yeah.
I mean,
Actually,
like,
I
It just looked weird.
I didn't write that down, but I guess we could probably. We'll talk about that after this.
All
Yeah, that
Stars.
works. That works.
It's good.
Yeah. I mean, fuck. As a kid, having one cart, that was like one of the first multi-cart,
Yeah,
collabs.
totally.
It was
And it
pretty
had
dope.
that's many times the first time you played Lost Levels.
Yeah.
For a lot of kids.
oh yeah. Again, back to Mario World.
Yeah, let's not brush over that. 'Cause, I mean, let's give the older
Such-
games more love.
Such great character design for everything, like from the dinosaur stuff to the regular
Oh, fuck,
Yusta stuff.
Yoshi, how fucking.
Fucking Yoshi, who
The
else?
introduction.
Okay, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Pro or against Yoshi?
Whoa, people are against Yoshi.
Fuck yeah, people are against Yoshi.
I'm pro Yoshi. I don't know.
You know, I guess I'm pro Yoshi. I mean, I don't like him later on. I like him in Super Mario World. That's where I choose
He's
to like
definitely
him.
an icon.
and
you
in that
getting
dimension.
Do you like riding Yoshi or Yoshi, who's oddly the same size as Mario, like in the Mario Party series?
riding Yoshi?
I didn't realize, is Mario Party canon?
And-
Is that like a
Yes, it happens right
Now-
after Space Jam.
Now that I think about it, when Yoshi's like spitting his tongue out and grabbing apples or enemies or whatever, is Mario like hitting him in the back of the head?
I always thought he punched him in the head.
Yeah, it's like
Let's
he's
give him like the old goosey in the back.
right. Is that give him a little one finger slip? Is what's
I
going
mean, we got like, I'm trying to think. We had multiple color Yoshis in this one, right?
Yeah,
If you got
multiple
the
color
red
Yoshis,
Yoshi-
and then
Fuck,
if
dude,
you
how
eat
did you-
later-
multiple shells have effects.
Yes,
Right?
later on you do.
Yoshi,
And
you can fly with Yoshi?
if you got a blue
Yoshi
shell,
flies.
blue shell you can fly.
Or if you're
Who hates
blue.
Yoshi, go fuck yourself.
or if he's a blue, yeah, any shell.
I always like yellow. Yellow's my favorite. He
does
did
yellow
the
do?
stomp.
Oh,
yeah, the stomp.
And fire. Red was fire.
Yeah. Okay, because I thought you were maybe getting at like the Jar Jar Binks kind of thing where he's so goofy. It's like, what the fuck is
Well, I
this?
didn't
guy?
think it
that's-
was goofy. He just
Yeah.
changed the dynamic.
Yeah. So how do you feel about it? You propose it?
I like Yoshi in the first one. I'm glad he wasn't in like 64 or something. I think that would have ruined that game.
I thought he was like in 64, like
You can talk to him, but you can't ride him.
Yeah, not playable, but he was there.
Yeah, he's there, but you can't ride him.
Interesting. I didn't mind it. I enjoyed it.
I liked him in Super Mario World.
Super
I
Mario
just
World-
where I choose to love him.
One thing that we skipped
In
in,
Super Mario
in the
World.
Nintendo in the NES section, we skipped about how great the music is. The music in the first Mario games are so great, and Super Mario World is the crescendo on top of that.
So good. What was cool too is like in during Super Mario World is you can play through whatever you're going, and once you picked up Yoshi, like it added like a separate another track to the music, like
Yeah.
a drum beat, like when you're underground, it's like boom 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 boom. I was like, oh my god, this is fucking awesome. It was just cool. The little minor detail like that was so fucking awesome in Super Mario World when it came out. It's just
I also like
Crazy.
the sheer difference in levels. Like there's so
Yeah.
much variety, especially in variety in the castles. When you get to the castle stages, they get in like, and they did the 3D effects too. But there's so many crazy
The music in the
different
castle, like the haunted houses, but like
haunted houses,
Oh, dude, so
and the
much fun,
tricks
dude.
in the haunted
Yeah.
houses. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. The
Interesting.
colors, Duke.
That game is
The
still.
color.
That game is. I was recently playing that because I started my collection again for Super Nintendo, and
Holds up, man.
it holds up.
It holds up.
Bold choice. If they didn't, now, do you think not including it in the Super Nintendo, how would that have affected the culture of Super Nintendo? If it wasn't
Super
a pack-in?
Nintendo's still amazing. You would got it
of course.
anyway.
Yeah.
It's Super Nintendo, except for Percy because he's a weirdo.
Wait, what? I got Super.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I remember I got it for Christmas. My dad came home and just, here you guys go, and it had the box. I'm like, we all like flipped out. Oh my god!
I got mine for Christmas.
Sick.
Our
Did ya?
parents, we opened all our presents, and our parents skillfully hid a present behind something. They're like,
Nice.
"What about this?" Mind you, we totally knew something. Was
Yeah. I think
And then we opened.
What's
We're
that
like,
box over
it was
there?
so cool.
Did you reenact the Nintendo 64 kid? Kind of screaming.
No, but okay, this is a random side note. But when we got the Super Nintendo, my dad rented Madden or Tecmo Super Bowl, and he kept it from the video store for like 3 weeks. So his fees ended up being more than just
buying the
buying
game.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, definitely, I would say getting the Super Nintendo was a fantastic experience. Too.
I
enjoyed
love.
it.
That's why I rebought it. I love the Super Nintendo still today.
Yeah,
It's so good. I don't think that was a Christmas present. I think it was just a random present
I
of
think,
awesomeness.
How did I get that? Because I went Genesis. That was like my Christmas gift. But I think a year or so after, my stepdad came home and he showed up with a Super Nintendo. He was just trying to like buy my love.
I was gonna say,
I was
buy
like,
your love.
Give it, bring it.
That is the
bring
best
it.
way to
Let's
do
get
it.
Let's keep it coming.
Hey,
And
Dino,
dude,
this is Super Nintendo.
enjoyed it, man. Fuck. Just like Super Nintendo gamepad.
Oh, it's
right?
perfect. It's
Perfect?
probably the best
It
controller.
fits so snugly and nicely.
Like the
in your
perfect
hand. It's not-
retro.
It's not hard edged like the NES controller was.
Just like
No,
beautiful. I
felt
love
so nice.
the light purple, the dark purple, just the light grays.
I actually like the Japanese version better
colors.
Color
because
buttons.
it has the color buttons.
Yellow, red,
It
and
looks so
green.
better.
I don't think I've ever had access to those, so my nostalgia is for
Actually, they had this
purple.
thing.
I'm
If
with
you
you.
were in Club Nintendo Japan and you registered your points, you could get a Famicom controller that plugs into your Wii. Like, plugs into your Wii remote as your classic controller.
Nice.
And we never got that. Could you imagine if we did?
Yeah, it is absolutely
get
disgusting,
nothing.
the discrepancies from the American to the Japanese
Oh my God.
fucking game. I actually, you know what I did?
They
'Cause
hate us.
I didn't know what to do with my fucking coins. My coins are running away. I went in, I got I have a blue bag now, too.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah!
I'll pass it around.
That's awesome.
I'll pass it around. I'm like, fuck it, what am I gonna do? Shoelace
you
a
get
fucking
your-
poster?
Yes.
3D
Oh
XL,
my
it's going to
God.
fit perfect.
Yes, I have a choice. I
I'll
can
have to
go,
take pictures
hey,
of
dude,
this.
what's my shirt? Do I go blue? Do I go red? Hey, man, I can accessorize. I got it. It's pretty pimp, dude.
Here, give me a 3DS. Wait a second.
Because the only thing that sucks about those bags is the original 3DS is a little too loose in there, but it works, you know. It gets the job done. We have a live photography going on in the background.
That's going on right now.
So, okay, now let's...
Wait. I forgot one
Okay,
more thing
one
from
more
3.
thing.
I totally forgot. Karibo's boot. Do you guys remember Karibo's boot?
Yes, with the
fuck?
Okay,
turning.
a Karibo is what the Goombas are called in Japan, and a Goomba is a terrible slang term. You used to call it an Italian person.
Hey!
Easy guys, easy
So,
guys.
in Japan,
Playful racism.
In
Playful
Japan, I forget which level it is, but Karibo is in a green boot that you can jump inside and ride, and when you jump on the spikes, you don't get hurt, or if you
Yeah.
jump on the white plants, you don't get killed.
I can never get that. I don't know. I never, like...
You're terrible at life.
Thank you. Actually, that's a little too close to home.
I hope they bring back Karibo's shoe. That would make it in any future game. They bring back Karibo's shoe
Don't dug deep, Ian.
or Karibo's boot. Fuck you. Okay, sorry, I had to bring that up, but
man.
we're back in Mario World.
Let's go back to Mario... do we go... I'm transitioning into Mario World 2 now, or do we...
Okay, let's touch on the black sheep of the Marios. Is it a Mario game? Is it not a Mario game?
I mean, it's in the title.
It is in the title.
It's in the title. It is Yoshi's Island, Super Mario World 2, right?
I think you might have it backwards.
Something
Something like that, whatever.
One of the above.
One of the above. Initial thoughts on the game.
I didn't play that game.
Ever?
Not when it originally came out.
Yoshi's Island? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never played it. Sorry.
You guys?
Because it's late in lifetime.
is.
It was really late.
Ian, I'm gonna throw that right back at you. You suck at life, sir.
Oh,
Yeah,
That game
Dean.
is fantastic. That game
I've
is
heard so many good things.
fantastic, especially like in that day and age. Beautiful graphics.
the graphics look cool. I did play it later on,
Yeah.
and I never
It's
got
weird.
into it.
Baby Mario throw you off.
Not the Baby Mario. I just didn't like. Maybe I just didn't
Weird.
like.
Really?
Yoshi.
Maybe I just didn't like
Totally.
Yoshi as a main character.
Totally different. And
Yeah,
you don't even have like the Super Mario World to where it was like you can kind of like have different Yoshis do different things.
It becomes a helicopter.
Yeah, that was.
And then
kinda,
he shot the eggs like a
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah.
Okay,
target
but so
system.
is he
That's what-
murdering his young?
Not necessarily.
Well-
He eats and produces eggs.
Yeah. So
And he's a male.
hermaphrodite.
He's
or
a
whatever it is.
hermaphroditic.
Well, technically, because I mean, you can
Dinosaur
lay eggs,
thing,
but
lizard?
until you have to have someone like
Inseminate
a
them?
bird, some kind of bird creature sit on it and inseminate it. So technically, they're not. They're just kind of like blanks, shooting blanks.
Shooting blanks.
That works.
Shooting
Yoshi's
blanks
Island,
since
fuck it, dude. It's a great game.
1990.
Ian,
just
I
like
would
a
say,
hard-shelled
I would argue
abortion, just-
it'd be a perfect game to rebuy and enjoy for the first
The
time.
problem is, it's so expensive. Everybody wants so much money for it.
Yeah. I recently
Isn't it on
sold
the Wii right now?
my Super Nintendo.
I don't think so.
I don't have my Super Nintendo, so actually I sold mine on eBay a little bit
Oh.
ago,
You're dumb.
and I got like $40 for it.
Yeah, they go good.
Yeah.
Heartbroken.
So-
and that's not worth it.
I didn't want to sell it, but it was,
US.
it was.
US.
It's been a rough year, so
Okay, so sorry guys, I needed to pay for
choices
rent.
had to be made.
Sorry.
I have to buy new games.
I'm an adult.
Gotta sell some old ones. So.
Yeah, I got it.
But fuck, dude, yeah, this game, I would say it's worthy of a Mario Hardline, canon monk here. This is a legit Super Mario World 2 game. I feel like it's fucking worth playing.
I would like to go back and play it again.
Yeah.
Give it another chance.
The music's
I'm always
great.
down for giving
There's
it
a lot of like pastels, a lot of flowers, a lot of like weird shit, but like
Looks like it's drawn in crayon.
the
Or
gameplay
crayon,
is
as
great.
normal
Like,
people call it.
lots
Crown.
of secrets.
That's what I would say when I was a kid.
Crowns.
We all did.
Crowns.
Would you
Yeah,
buy
I
the
know.
cheap stuff or would you get Crayolas?
Crayola all the way.
There you go. I always got the cheap stuff because
Yeah.
that's all my mom would buy us. So
Just because she didn't really love you.
Nothing is sadder than
I know,
a
she
broken
told me.
crayon, right? I mean, give me a crayon break.
I
It's
know.
like, fuck, man. It's just
Did you ever
like,
see
You
the
know
ones
what? I
that
would
had
always
the
do is, like-
sharpeners in the back?
Yes. I'd always like you break it in half and I always hold it where the broken half
Aw.
was and try and draw. It's awesome.
oh, man.
God damn
Actually,
it.
kind of
Making me sad right now.
super random aside, crayons. We talked about, our
God damn it.
disaster packs in the past.
Yes.
Fun fact: if you take a Crayola crayon, any crayon for that matter, and you light it, and it will burn for 30 to 45 minutes and provide light.
Wow.
One
Seriously?
crayon,
Listen.
yeah, because it's wax, and then the paper on the outside, it'll just kind of like light and provide candle-esque light for up to 30 or 45 minutes per crayon.
We should try this.
I'm down for
I mean,
this.
life skills. This kind of calls into The Last of Us a little bit,
All right,
it
little
works.
little life hacks out there for you people.
All right,
if
let's-
you're out of candles, use some Crayolas
I have some crayons in my anarchy
or
bag.
crayons. There you go.
Let's retire Yoshi's Island 2. Since you
Okay.
guys haven't
Yeah,
played it.
yeah, well,
It's worth checking out.
Check it out. I'm down to try it again if I can find a card.
Okay, so I'm gonna introduce this next one because how I was introduced was kind of weird. So this is
So I was bending over.
this
and,
yes. So this was the point where my older brother stopped getting Nintendo Power because my older brother had a subscription and we used to get it. And Nintendo Power when you're a kid, and I wish I could go back to the feeling. is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Every month you got that, you were like,
I was, yeah.
finally. And you waited for the covers, and the covers were so killer every time. You're just like sold right away. You're like, I want this game no matter fucking what. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
And the posters and everything. So I stopped reading Nintendo Power. Last time I read it was when they introduced the Ultra 64, which was the prototype name or the pre-name for that one.
Because it definitely
Ultra, yes.
The end of Nintendo Power, the quality declined. Yeah.
So I knew nothing about Mario 64. I was at a video store. They had a kiosk and they had the N64 controller, and I didn't even know how to hold it because it was so weird.
So awkward.
But I saw Mario 64 and I was like,
I remember
life-changing event in my life. You're just like, this is the best looking game I have ever seen. Nothing will ever look as good as this. Nothing will ever be as good as this.
This is it forever.
This
I
is
remember
the pinnacle.
did it come out like around Christmas or something? Because I remember the
I
N64.
don't remember.
I think it was on a holiday.
It was a fucking barren wasteland. People were fighting over it. It was
Yeah.
lining up. It was selling for like crazy.
I was in a soccer league at that point, and one of the kids, his parents got him for it, got him a 64, and I was just like, so jealous, like just so like.
Nice. I can't believe you even played sports. I like it. Soccer.
I was really good. I was a
Nice.
striker. I was totally
I
badass.
enjoy soccer. I enjoy some European National League football.
football.
But I was just playing that for the first time, holding controllers in probably the most awkward, uncomfortable way you could.
Yeah.
And just being blown the fuck away of like the 3D movement, and I couldn't go in, like I couldn't do like, you know, the first, is it the first level? I think it's the first level where it has this rotating part, and it's a long tube, but it rotates. And before that, you run across by a power piranha plant. It's where the owl is, whatever level house.
You're outside, right? Though.
Yeah, and you have to run, and the platform's following you around, and I kept running off because I couldn't handle it yet. My mind couldn't
brain
handle 3D.
But I will say, the first 3D game, they got it right.
Oh my fucking god, yes!
They got it right.
I wanted to make love to that game. The game was so great.
Yeah.
My god.
I have such a high like. I love that game.
Nostalgia.
All right, everyone's gonna slap me in the face or punch me in the head or whatever. Send me hate mail at DarkSideOfTheKingdom.com.
Yeah.
.com.
Actually, should we introduce?
Yeah, if you want to do it real quick.
Real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Emails. We actually, since we request last week, we looked into it. We actually have contact@DarkSideOfTheKingdom.com is the
There we
official
go.
email.
So if you guys want
Good
to,
enough.
if you have any questions, we'll say this again at the end of the show. Dean at DarkSideOfTheKingdom.com, Percy at DarkSideOfTheKingdom.com, and
Ian has one.
Ian.
Ian has
Yeah.
one. We also have hate mail,
Oh sweet.
and we also have handjobs at DarkSideOfTheKingdom.com.
that'll go directly to.
One of us. Send it and see what happens. You might get a fun response.
You'll get
So,
a response
We
no
should
matter
do.
what.
There you
We
go.
do pick for pick, but send a pick. You might get a pick back. You might get a group pick.
There you go. Yeah.
But yeah, you're saying so. Sorry.
Sorry. Thank you. Okay.
So yeah, hate mail. People. So basically, calling back to not playing Mass Effect 2.
Yeah.
Similar
Yeah.
theme,
And now
little bit.
that for
Another
this
iconic
too.
gaming.
Okay. Everyone. Okay. Growing up, my parents didn't have a lot of money. Okay. So they couldn't afford to get me a Nintendo 64 or my bros.
Nice.
So
I like how you frame it like that so we can't make jokes.
Yeah,
now.
it's fucking right.
So now I can't make jokes.
I had to buy my own.
I gotta build walls. Fuck you. All right, so
I had 3 brothers that we all pitched in.
no,
together.
there you go. I had 3 bros, but we were out playing.
Yeah.
Whatever. Either way, I never had a 64 growing up, and I never played Mario 64. Only time I would play this, we'd go to this place called RC Willie, which was like about 45 minutes out of our way. Again, we were a struggling family. We'd go there because every Saturday they would have free hot dogs.
Check out the neighborhood.
And I have 2 other brothers and a little sister, so
Yeah.
free food is awesome.
Hey, dude,
It's
check
like the Costco lunch.
There you go. So we go there, and I'd always wander into the electronics part, and I would see the fucking kiosk with Nintendo 64 with Mario's face sitting there, so you can you can pull at his nose or his
Oh,
eyes.
I totally forgot
I know.
about that.
And I was like, I'm so glad you said anything about it. But I was like, oh my god, this is the. And I would just.
He's like, oh, there's a game. He's like,
Yeah,
I'll just play with his
and
face.
I didn't. Oh, yeah, exactly. I would just I would just tug at his nose and his mustache for like hours, just playing while my parents and everyone ate hot dogs. I didn't even play the game. I would just pull at his face for
Oh, that
the
game
longest
is
time.
Okay, Dean, what's your experience with
Ah.
it?
I went Sony first. I had the PlayStation, but I did have close friends that had it, so I had some experience with it. I think after a year or so of owning the PlayStation, finally got the 64, jumped in, and fuck, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think my cousins had the game, so I would always go to their house on the weekends and just play it, and they were in the midst of their 99 100-star collectathon, so I always partook in that. great fucking game, man. It's great. Lots of stars, lots of secrets, usual themes. I will say that avid 3DS gamer that you are,
Yes.
the
Now I
DS version is fucking legit.
Oh, it's cool.
And it might be better. It's a little bit
It's
smaller, cleaned. Graphics are more refined. There's unlockable characters. You can play as like Wario. You can unlock like
Luigi and
stuff.
Yoshi.
Yeah, so there's.
Actually,
it's worth checking
I've
out.
seen it, and I think I will pick it up because it's something I really want to go back
Yeah.
to. So I'm sure it'll bring back some sort of nostalgia. But I mean, I want to play it, so I'll pick that up. I'll start. You guys were right about Mass Effect 2.
Yeah,
so
hey.
so
Right.
come on.
I don't know. I feel pretty good about recommending Mario 64 as well. I think that's another.
It
good
doesn't hold
solid
up
rec.
as well as you remember it. Like
On the 64.
I don't remember
on
it
the
all.
64 it
so-
doesn't. But if you actually download it on the Virtual Console on the Wii, it's cleaned up. Even it looks better on that.
Really?
And I'm not sure how that works, but it looks better. All the 64 games downloaded look way better on the Wii.
Wow.
Yeah. I had some minor experience in the N64 emulators for a little bit. It looked pretty good on that too. You could like upscale it and play it up on.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
This is how I play Mario 64. Long jump the entire game as much as I possibly could.
Yeah.
Is
The
it
Z
faster?
jump, I don't care. It looks awesome.
Oh yeah.
Is that where you like hit back forward jump or something? Does
No,
it
that's
back foot
the
jump,
that's
or-
the side flip, which that's how you enter any paint in.
I enjoy it. Yeah. You have to do
the
it
long
for side.
jump
From
is-
backwards
is
or-
run Z
A
then
backflip
jump.
into it. Okay.
It's a long jump, run Z jump.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Okay. Yeah.
I love it. I love that
It's
game.
easy
so
to
much.
forget how fucking huge that game was. I mean, that game is like.
The game
just-
was monumental.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, guys, I wanted to play this game
Hey, bro.
so bad. I'm sorry. Look, I
can relate, bro.
I want.
Alta
I
Studios
would be like, Mom, please.
is in the ghetto. I can relate, sir. I feel your pain a little bit.
I'll stop eating. Just give me this fucking.
Give us the games. Give us the games. That's all you need, right? So, I mean, 64. In a similar fashion, there was a Yoshi's Island game on the 64. I didn't have it on my list.
Nah,
Lesser, I think it was Yoshi's Story.
Yoshi Story. I did. I
Yeah.
played it. I
It
rented
was-
it. I was like, well, that was a rental.
Not as good. So,
Well, I played that game.
quick hit. So we'll move on. We'll do the Game Boy Advance games really fast too. The Super Mario Advance series.
I didn't know any of these.
Actually, interesting. You didn't even realize because I think
No.
it was when the Game Boy Advance came out, the side scroll, like the wide format with no light. It actually like the big marquee title was Super Mario Advance, and basically all they are is re-releases of the NES or the NES games, and then Super Mario World for the SNES. So basically repackaged, spruced up graphics, a little more extras.
That's
pretty
cool.
fun. Yeah, pretty fun actually.
Not too shabby.
So yes, Super Mario Advance 1 was like Super Mario Brothers 2.
You think,
I don't
being collectors, you think I should like, go back and grab a Game Boy Advance and try and rock some of these games?
Dude, Game Boy Advance SP is fucking legit. Like the actual clamshell one with
Yeah, I
like,
still
the good
kept
screen.
all my Game Boys.
Yeah.
I have all of them
And
up
then-
to. No, up to date. I have every Game Boy you can get, except for
Yeah.
that Micro. I never bought that.
And actually, you might want to get like a DS Lite or a DSi or DSi XL or something, because the DS is great and it actually has the GBA backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So if you go with the DSi XL, whatever, you can enjoy it in like nice big screen.
I will do that.
And they're actually, I was debating I might get a DSi XL just to kind of get it. Who knows? But I don't know.
I'm sure it's like what, $10 now?
No, they're pretty expensive, like $80.
Son of a bitch.
So yeah,
Wow.
so yeah, we'll move along. We're on GameCube. We're getting closer to.
I
where we
can't
are now.
believe that 64 didn't release a
Yeah.
sequel. To,
More than one.
Like another one.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
That was
think
it.
about
This is
then
Mario
it-
64?
If you don't consider the Yoshi game, the Super Nintendo only had one Mario game.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
our official Mario.
Interesting. They had 2 legit Zelda games, which is
Yeah.
interesting.
Well,
Yeah,
didn't
I
they
don't
have
know.
like Mario Party? When did that?
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't
Wasn't that Mario
count,
Party
right?
64? I just say
It counts,
Mario
yeah.
Party doesn't count because it's not a
They had Mario
platformer.
64. Actually, you know what? 'Cause that's when they started hitting the
Yeah.
spin-offs really hard. They had Smash Brothers 64.
Yeah.
you know,
Tennis,
tennis.
Mario. Oh, yeah, they're
Mario
not.
Golf.
They're not actually Mario.
But no,
it's spin-off
not the
games.
Mario game that you
Okay,
want.
it's a spin-off games.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
So,
Mario
3D
Sunshine.
Mario, 3D Mario, reinvention Mario Sunshine.
It looks amazing.
Definitive. It looks amazing. So where are you getting at?
I bought it.
Uh-oh.
I enjoyed it. There's a lot of hate for that game though.
It's very pastel-y, very like colorful,
Oh,
not
it's,
of
it's
the Mario
islandy.
universe.
It feels islandy like the level. 'Cause
Delfino Island.
Yeah, Delfino Plaza.
Okay.
Um,
Which happens to be on an island. There's
and
Let me
on an
correct
island-
you.
Let me
Okay.
correct you, you dumb fuck. I love that. Like the game is beautiful. I didn't mind the water mechanic.
Dude, I love the water mechanic.
I like the levels where your backpack gets taken from you,
Yeah.
and those are way harder. But that game
It was
is
like where you're in space and you have to do like, platforming
it's kind of where
things and-
Galaxy came from, I think.
Yeah.
And that game is just so cool.
Yeah.
Ugh. I feel like an asshole because
You
that
didn't have a
Ugh.
GameCube either,
Disgust.
that's not. No, it's not necessarily that. It's I never had a GameCube either. I haven't had a new Nintendo
Yeah.
thing since the 3DS. and before that was like a Super Nintendo.
Okay.
I do own a 64 now, but I played it at a friend's house, or maybe played it a demo somewhere. And when I first played it, I didn't like it at all. It was like, what the fuck is this? And like, you're just Mario with this backpack washing things. And it just at first it just seemed so dumb to me. Like, hey, there's something covered in oil or whatever, black stuff. Wash it off.
It's funny that you bring that up because we've talked about like 5 minutes now. I didn't even think about that. That was a huge mechanic of the game, actually, washing off the dirt. And grime,
and it
which probably was not as fun.
The story is you get framed, and then your punishment is to clean the island.
Yeah.
Wow.
But just the idea, like just the verticality of the levels, using the water pack as a mechanic, you can float and stuff. Like there's a lot of really cool gameplay there. It's
okay,
awesome.
yeah. Again, I feel like an asshole because I never. Oh, well, I was young and I didn't really give it a chance at all. It's like,
it's really cool boss fights.
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck is this? And I just didn't give it a chance. Not that I owned a GameCube, but it's just, I don't know. It rubbed me the wrong way and I didn't like it. So
I'm surprised.
But I want to go back and try it again. So I'm sure I'll like it now. So
my favorite thing to do in that game is
I do love Nintendo. I love you. Nintendo.
When you're running, you shoot a little water and then slide.
You what?
You shoot a little water out.
Shoot?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a little drip, you know. It's like
and then you slide and you like do this slip and slide like fast thing. Oh, it's so badass.
Awesome.
That was my favorite part of the game.
That's fun. That's a secret. Good game. All interesting enough.
All right, give me one memorable boss fight in that game, Ian.
When you fight the blooper.
Blooper?
There's a level that's like all these platforms over like this ocean type thing, and you have to you fight a blooper who's in this crate, and you have to rip off his arms, and then it's weird.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then you stomp on his legs. Then
is
you
he like big, like a
huge? You grab his snout and you pull it back.
You grab his snout.
Good level. Good boss fight.
It's a cool boss fight. Also, Petey Piranha was introduced.
I said one. Dean.
So Petey Piranha was this, great. No, actually, you know what? Interesting enough, I don't remember too many boss fights. Koopa was pretty fun. I mean, just because it's a little bit more refined, better controls, graphics, a little bit more higher fidelity. Koopa, hit him, smash him, spin him, throw him.
Bricks.
Is there bricks? No.
Not any ones that you jump and hit. They're more like butt stomp bricks.
Yeah.
Which sounds sexy.
Yeah, it does.
Was there like any I think there was like a Yoshi element too, right?
Yeah, you can ride Yoshi. He eats fruit. And
Yoshi is
spits it out.
He's in this.
Yoshi is reintroduced into the game.
You can ride him,
but you have to get him. Yeah, you ride him.
Yeah.
Cool. You punch him in the head. Or slap him in the head.
I don't remember the animation when you're on him. I haven't played in years, but I want to play it again.
Okay. It's actually been long enough to. I would love to see like maybe 3DS remake. That'd be awesome. Re-release.
Can the 3DS handle it?
Yeah. What the fuck not, dude? You don't think so?
If it could handle it, yeah.
Let's push this fucker. Come on.
I think so. With there'd be some jaggies and stuff, but you know, I think the 3DS has room definitely for improvement, but.
I don't know if it could handle it, but I'd play it. I'd like to play it again. Like if I had the time in if I could quit my job and play games, which I really want to do.
I think that's a dream for all of us.
That's my retirement plan.
I would replay that game definitely.
I think I would play every Nintendo Mario game ever.
You should, even the bad ones, just to try them.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Speaking of,
Wiimote.
We're not gonna. Oh, it's a spin-off. Never mind. Go ahead. Sorry.
Wiimote would be interesting platform for Mario Sunshine, maybe with the hose or something. All right. Not really.
I'd rather have another controller, to be honest. Like whenever we're about to get into the universe of Mario, as it were, in the galaxy. Which have you played those?
Again, I've not owned a Nintendo system.
Have you seen those games at least?
Yes, I have.
Are we officially on Wii now?
I'm jealous, and I've wanted to play them forever.
They are the most beautiful games.
They look amazing.
Even compared to 360 and stuff, they are gorgeous fucking games.
Well, Nintendo knows how to fucking rock their own system.
Do they, man?
Like a lot of people don't know how to handle it very well.
Yeah.
But when Nintendo's like, this is how you fucking do it, and
There's
it's just like
level of polish.
Whoa.
For sure.
Yeah, exactly. They push their shit, and it looks amazing.
It looks amazing.
Always on every system.
Everything they did in that game is spectacular.
Yeah.
From the simple things, from the gravity effects. One of my favorite things to do in that game is go on a small planetoid and then do a long jump and literally go in circles over and over again and never touch the ground. Yeah. It is so much fun.
Haven't beat it. I got into it pretty heavily, but I gotta finish it.
You beat it and you get to like the hard stuff, like all the other Mario, and it's so much fun.
Yeah.
It is so much fun.
Yeah. just the gravity going around the planets and stuff. Boss fights, fantastic. Graphics, fuck Sunshine now. It's just like okay, a lot cooler.
It doesn't
We're in
compare
space.
to Sunshine.
We have a little bit more of a mature polish.
Do
and
we
it's
know?
Fucking gorgeous.
Do we know if the
I want to
Wii
beat
U-
that. I'd rather beat that game first before I get back to
You
Sunshine.
probably should. Yeah.
Do we know if the Wii U is backwards compatible with like Galaxy? and
It
stuff
should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like a
The Wii
Nintendo
U?
staple.
The Wii U, mean?
like- Yeah, let's say Wii U.
I think they're backwards
Well,
compatible.
fuck, they don't release any games for it. I should be able to play some fucking Wii games.
I'm just saying because maybe that may be
Fucking
another way to go.
Galaxy,
You should, man.
Galaxy 1 is amazing. There's literally no complaints to that. The bosses are amazing.
Yeah.
The
Suits are
particle
dope.
effects. Suits are cool. The bee suit, even though it looks a little dumb, it's still a great
Again,
game.
Mario looks so adorable.
Also, in that game, which they didn't let you do in Mario Sunshine, I don't think, you unlock Luigi when you beat it.
Sweet.
And playing as Luigi, he has no traction, and he does the jump,
The flutter jump.
and that's how you play that game. You want to challenge yourself, play as Luigi.
Interesting.
Man. It is so
Being
great.
able to unlock Luigi in any game is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I wish you didn't have to unlock him. It should be like, do you want to be Mario? You want to be Luigi?
It should be back to Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yeah.
You choose
I would love that. I would pick Luigi
Yeah,
every
Luigi.
time.
The comic relief of the brothers, you know. It's good to have them. What the fuck was I going?
Did you play the
We were
Galaxy?
we're talking Galaxy.
Yeah. I love Galaxy. What the fuck was I going?
I don't
Because
know,
I'm not
sir.
going to 2 yet. What were you talking?
I don't
Total fucking brain laughs. Jesus Christ.
So Galaxy 2, awesome.
Okay, we're going to move to Galaxy 2. Galaxy 2 is just as good as 1,
Jesus.
but it feels
try to
very
remember.
much like, hey, we had these other ideas. Let's just
Yeah,
make
let's
another
do
game.
them.
That's
Yeah.
the bad part of it. But the good
felt-
part of it is when you get to the end, it adds a whole set of worlds that's really hard.
Perfect.
And it's so killer, man.
So it felt like an expansion. Is it different
Yeah.
enough to where like it
felt
needs
more-
to?
So it's like Mario Brothers 2 Lost Levels.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, kind of.
Galaxy 2 Lost
I
Levels.
guess that's the
The
best
Lost
way to
Planets.
Galaxy Lost Levels.
Lost Planets. They
Lost
fucking
Planets.
should have done that.
We're here. Dark
worked.
Side of the Kingdom. We are here. We are here for
Could you
design
imagine if
specs.
they did
There
it?
you
Okay,
go. Perfect.
so they do a lot of levels that are switch levels, where every time you jump, the platform below you switches to the other side.
Ah, yes.
Which I think they probably do in 3D Land, right?
They do that, yes. Those are awesome.
Okay, so they do one level that is the Mario 8-bit icon, and you have to jump on platform, but you have to collect coins while doing it,
Yep.
and it's insane.
They do that again
Yeah.
in Mario 3.
It's so good.
Super Mario 3DS.
I actually want to play that. I might play that game
Mhm.
again soon, like really soon, because I
Galaxy
love
2.
Sonic. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I haven't played Galaxy 2. I'm excited for it. Now Yoshi's on the box art. Is he more more highlighted in the game or?
I honestly don't remember Yoshi.
'Cause
I guess he's in that.
he's
He is in that.
predominantly
yeah,
on the
he
box
totally
art.
is. You're right.
Yeah.
I forgot he was in that game.
Wow, the Yoshi hate is showing itself. He just blacked him out. He's like, fuck.
I
him.
always go to a black hole and drop him in, then keep running.
Yeah. Right. That was one of the things. How many how many
Mario World.
Yoshis did you kill in
Oh
Mario
fuck
World?
yeah! Every time I could kill him, I would kill
I'll
that
just-
bastard.
Yeah, I would do that too.
Sacrifice
I
him.
would run and jump and then jump
Yeah.
off of
Yeah,
him
yeah.
to get to a higher platform.
It's not our
Bye,
fault.
Yoshi. Peace.
They built it into the mechanic. How could you not use it?
Yeah. You know what? Every Yoshi has the same personality. He remembers you every time, even though it's a brand new Yoshi, so who cares?
Yeah. I'll get there eventually. I mean, I think they came out as like Wii greatest hits, so you can probably get either or for like $20, brand new. So
They're
great games.
spectacular.
Great games. Great games.
Again, for people who, some of us that haven't played Galaxy or Galaxy 2, please send hate mail.
This
to,
is how I would describe
Hate mail at
Dark
Galaxy.
Side of the Kingdom.
Galaxy and Galaxy 2 are like Uncharted for PlayStation.
Wow.
That's the version of.
I want to play.
I mean, they were like
that
the-
makes me
yeah,
want to play.
they're that good.
Really
Definitive Wii titles for sure.
Yeah. If you don't own those and you have a Wii, you obviously never bought a game other than your stupid Wii Sports, and you're dumb.
You're not an old lady playing
Yeah.
Wii Sports.
Yeah.
Backgammon, interactive backgammon, shuffleboard on me. Before we
That
get
was a
to-
real game.
It probably was, right?
I've seen the fucking like shovelware version. of that.
Shovelware on Wii specifically, disgusting.
Is atrocious.
Atrocious.
It's
Super
like fucking
Ninja Bread
Atari
Man,
bad.
Like other retarded.
What was that?
Like Ninja Bread Man was something. Like Anubis 2 was like another just huge shitty
Oh my
game
God.
that there wasn't even an Anubis 1. They just released it for cachet. Before we talk about New Super Mario Brothers Wii, I feel like we should talk about New Super Mario Brothers on DS first because you got to talk about one.
Oh,
before
that
the
came
other.
out first, and then it came out on Wii.
Did you play the DS?
I
version?
played the DS. I love the DS.
Love it. Percy, you didn't have
Yeah, I
the DS.
know. I'm
I
sorry,
love it. You can
guys.
unlock Luigi.
Yeah.
Hate mail.
Hey, dude, it's all good, dude. Because I mean, there's a whole library of games for you to experience. Because for me, the DS specifically was like the portable Super Nintendo.
Oh, bull. Yeah.
Amazing library of
Even
great
better than Super
RPGs,
Nintendo.
great games, great first-party Nintendo titles. The DS library is probably up there with one of the best libraries of games.
Oh.
Yes. Guys,
Yeah.
people listening, please send me
It's all right, bro.
Percy at darksideofthekingdom.com.
Hey, dude, I will
send me
say-
some games that I would love to that you would think I would love to play.
I
You
will
don't know
say-
me, but just send me anyway. Just
Okay.
games I should be playing.
I bought the New Super Mario Brothers right away
Yeah.
on the DS.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I absolutely loved it.
Is that-
absolutely?
Is that the one where you can get like the super mushroom, whatever? And you just
Yeah, that's where that
smash
started.
through everything.
Yeah, and it had
that looks so
tons-
fucking cool.
Tons of secrets. It was just like Super Mario World. It was
Yeah.
over map view.
Lots of secrets. There was like a miniature Mario where you
Yeah.
get like the small mushroom and you can like run across water and get to like secret places
Yeah,
that
it
you
was
couldn't
so
normally
cool.
be. And it was the revisitation of the 2D, the reintroduction.
And this is before they bastardized it.
Yeah, because let's get there. I mean, because there's not much to say other
Okay,
than
did
it
they
was a
do
fantastic.
two?
I'm assuming
it was two
Wii?
the 3DS one, or did they do it two before they went
Two
to
was
the
3D
Wii?
because they fucked up the numbering. They did some weird shit to where it's hard to follow. Because it's New Super Mario Brothers for the DS, New Super Mario Brothers Wii.
Okay, so let's go to the Wii.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got the Wii one right away
Yeah.
because 4 players.
Dude.
Sounds amazing. I have friends. This sounds awesome.
Yeah.
The best/worst idea you could possibly have in a Mario game.
So basically, it was dick mode.
2 problems. You take up space, and you can jump on each other.
Yeah.
And pick up each other.
So
I play with my friends, and being how I'm an awesome friend, I would politely pick up my friends and throw them in holes and continue on the level.
So here, all I hear is this troll.
Oh my God.
Troll mode for sure. Interesting choice. They definitely dropped the ball. 2 Toads.
Yeah, I don't know
Why?
why. I wish they did
Mario,
Princess.
Luigi,
They should
2
have done
Toads.
Princess.
Was
Sexism in gaming. Showing full force.
was
It was just so dumb.
is it Toad 1, Toad
Yeah,
2?
it was
There-
yellow
yeah.
toad, blue toad.
The reason, it wasn't even original Toad. The reasoning was didn't want to have to deal with the dress physics.
Get the
Yeah,
fuck
on the
out.
fucking Wii.
It was
Lazy?
so-
Is that real? Because
That is true.
I didn't even know that there
Are
was
you
an official
serious?
excuse.
Lazy?
Yeah.
You fuckers,
It
come
just-
on.
It's like
The fucking sprite swap.
okay, so I played that, but you can't really play that with like you can play that with 2 people and still have a good time.
Yeah.
4 people, if they made it so you could walk through each other, you wouldn't have half the problem.
'Cause
But
actually-
taking up room, you're boned.
when you like you can't walk to each other, you
No.
you like bump
You
into
bump
each other.
You can push each other.
Now, I don't remember, never played with 4 people, but like say when one person in the beginning of the screen, one person at the end of the screen get farther away from each other, does the
It
world
follows
zoom
the
out?
guy furthest to the right.
Okay, it doesn't zoom out or anything.
So you can troll like hardcore, but you just
Oh,
keep
you
walking
control
and
so
kill.
bad. Like as soon as you see an enemy, pick up your guy, throw him right into an enemy, he dies.
Yeah. And there's some like weird bubble mechanic. So like when you
Okay,
die.
if you hit the A button, it's your suicide button. If you hit A twice, you drop out. So you hit A and you become in a bubble, right? So
Yeah.
a way you can cheat is because you collect big coins in it. Jump off a cliff to get that big coin. As soon as you hit A, you become invincible and you're a bubble. Once your partner hits you, you can keep going. But if everybody hits A, everybody gets in a bubble. It's game over.
Yeah.
What?
It's kind of random. But
It is. I
interesting
don't
choices,
know, man.
man.
It's so like if you're playing with your kid, like it's
Yeah.
concept that you play this game with your kid.
Yeah.
So if they're having trouble, they hit A and you can beat the hard part, and then
Or
you go
you're
back.
just gonna like punch your kid in the
Yeah.
face. Or
It
give
just-
that kid a good
It
spanking.
it had a good concept, but
God damn it.
it wasn't. I don't know. Ooh. If they made, I don't know. I think the game would have done better if Princess was in it.
yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't. I mean, it definitely stands alone as a single player game.
Yeah.
But yeah, my favorite thing about it, I would say, just as aesthetic standpoint, the red box, right? How fucking cool was the red box?
Yeah, that was cool.
Limited edition, Nintendo. Right.
Rock and roll.
Nothing else to say, but
I did play that the Wii version like very like not much at all, like maybe a couple levels, not even worlds, like a couple
Yeah.
stages I should say, with a niece, and it was just me and her, so it wasn't super crazy.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But it was still pretty fun from what I did play. So I don't know, it still wasn't like, I don't know, it just didn't feel like
Super
there
Mario
was it
World.
was like enough heart put into it or something. I don't know. It's
because I mean, we're getting there with the next couple titles.
Oh
it
yeah,
seems like
this is where I
sort of the soul.
just pan the fuck out.
God damn it.
Real quick before we get off
Poor
the
Mario.
Wii, though, let's talk about the 25th anniversary of like the Mario package. Did you guys see that? Where it was like,
I've seen it and I heard that people were not very thrilled.
ugh, how could you drop the ball so much? It was basically Super Mario All Stars on a disc
Like,
with like bonus with like extra big like package of like booklet and shit. So basically, it's like, come on, man, do something more. But
Epic. He's your franchise.
He's
He
your
made
franchise.
Your system.
Documentary.
it's like a standalone disc.
I would watch the Mario documentary.
Yeah.
Would be nice. Come on, Nintendo. So Nintendo dropped the ball hard on the
Yeah.
25th
Yeah.
anniversary.
So you can pay like $40 for get a disc-based version of Super Mario All Stars. It's literally Super Mario All Stars, the Super Nintendo ROM on the disc.
Wow.
Like it literally is the ROM on the disc. Disgusting. So we are. Let's retire the Wii. We are on 3DS. Our current systems.
Woo!
Percy, you can join the conversation.
Yeah, I guess I'll try.
How's it feel?
Hey, do you guys miss me?
What
No?
a great time to join the conversation because. Actually, you're scratching your head, Ian? Am I missing something?
No, you're right. I'm just trying to think of what came first on the 3DS.
Super Mario Land.
3D Land?
Super Mario 3D
Okay,
Land.
that's
3D
a good
Land.
one. I hear it. It's good.
So good.
I'll let you lead off, Percy.
So I didn't. Again, like I said before, I haven't had a Nintendo console system, whatever, anything since like Super Nintendo.
So what sold you on it?
I don't know. I wanted it. I miss Nintendo. I love Nintendo. We all do because it just we've all grown up with it. We love it to death. Like we're still, even though we do have some hate things with them, we're gonna stick with them till the end. I know we say a lot of shit about Wii U right now, but we're lifers.
Yeah, we gotta keep them honest. We
We are. I mean,
mutual relationship.
Yeah,
Give, take.
As of late, it's been a lot of love-hate relationship with Nintendo, and I just. You know what? I wanted to give Nintendo another chance because I've been missing out on so many fucking games, mostly Nintendo, like, franchise games. But nonetheless, I figured it was time to actually fucking get a goddamn Nintendo something. So I picked up 3DS, with the ambassador thing. So I got a bunch of new stuff. Either way,
we're almost there. We're getting there. We're getting closer.
When I did actually see what Nintendo's putting out with the Super Mario Brothers 3D Land, Super Mario Land 3D. What was it? Fuck.
Super Mario Land 3D.
There you go. When I saw that, I was like, oh my god, I want to play that really bad because platformer and it looked awesome. It didn't look like what Wii was putting out, and it looked amazing. So, and with the 3D aspect of everything, so I picked it up and holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's good. I mean, it's a different take, too, because it's kind of like an isometric. I mean, we haven't seen Mario in this brush before.
Yeah.
It's kind of like 64, but it kind of isn't, like it is, you kind of on a fixed isometric plane, but just the worlds, just how much like creativity is in each world, and just how packed and well designed each level is.
It really is. Honestly,
dude,
when I was playing it, I was just so happy. I felt like a kid again playing it. I was like, God,
that's cool.
This is what Mario is, and like it was different. Obviously, like you said, it's 3D and like the different camera angles and the way it's put in. It's just. It just felt
a different perspective
right.
of Mario.
Again, coming back to Nintendo, being able to play it, I felt like a little kid again. It's like, I was so happy and just being able to see all the new stuff that you guys were playing. Like there's some stuff that you said from Galaxy that's it's implemented into this too. So it was cool to actually play those.
And one thing about Nintendo first party games, they know how to utilize every ounce of the hardware. This game is built for 3D, and it really, like, using the 3D in this game.
Oh, yeah.
You could tell that this, like, you need to play it in 3D. Like, just, like, the depth of field, and just kind of, like, the way the levels are designed. Beautiful. It's, like, it's probably one of the better instances of 3D, for sure.
Yeah, there are some, like, weird levels where they'll put, it's almost like, the fuck am I trying to say? You have to use a 3D to make it work. And it's
definitely harder to play.
Yeah, but it works good. Like, it's all great. It looks awesome, and it works.
And it kind of has like this like really cool like retro like world map view to where it's like just selecting each level and just like the way the levels are just like displayed and stuff. It's just kind of calling back to Mario 3 a little bit. And it also has the staple of Mario gaming. Hey, I beat the game. Oh shit! Here's a whole nother game. It's like the whole, you go through 8 worlds.
Can you be Luigi in it?
And then after you beat it, you unlock Luigi. And then
spoiler alert.
Is it really though?
Not really.
You fight Koopa. Is that a spoiler?
We all know the
in
story.
This game?
No.
Go ahead.
Either way, once you beat the game, you do unlock Luigi, and it's a totally different game unlocking Luigi.
You have,
and he's got the flutter jump.
Yep.
He's fluttering around.
That's what I paid for.
Yes.
That's what I paid for.
So
that's what I
Ian, he's for you. You gotta play this game.
I have to pick this game up.
Fantastic.
You do. It's really good. It's great.
And it's fucking awesome to go back to because I was like the first game I bought on the 3DS, played the shit out of it, retired it for a few months, and just started playing it again recently, and it's good shit, dude.
It's so fun. I mean, also it has like Street Pass abilities where you beat you can like your friends can kind of go back and forth with who beat the level the fastest and stuff like that too. So it's really fun to do that too. Me and one of the guys that was here earlier, Hefe, we used to go back and forth like who could beat this level the fastest back.
Yeah.
Like hardcore. So good.
Interesting, because actually I remember seeing an interview with Miyamoto, and he was talking about just the way of Mario kind of going forward, and they were asking him, so, you know, where do you see Mario 3D games going forward? Is it more Galaxy? Do you see, like, Mario 3D Land is kind of like the way going forward? And I guess he was really excited, the way he said it, you know, Super Mario 3D Land is kind of like the blueprint for 3D Mario games going forward, so... Interesting, I don't know.
Yeah, we're seeing that for the Wii U coming out. But I was kind of... can we move on now? Are we going to move on to that? Are we good with 3D
Well,
Land?
no. I mean, before we get off 3DS...
Okay, so go ahead and one.
We'll retire 3D Land. Let's talk New Super Mario Brothers 2 real quick.
This game, I saw a trailer for it, and it is the first time I saw Mario. I'm like, nope.
Interesting. Me too. I was like, coins,
This is
gimmick.
interesting. I'm like,
Gimmick.
this is dumb as shit.
Gimmick. In the trailer, you run through, you know, this is coin. It just, that's going to get annoying really fast.
That's not why I play Mario.
I wanted to hate it. Me being the rabid, avid Mario fan and also being Italian, I feel like I got to stick with my brethren. I bought the game. I fucking love the game, Ian. It's worth playing. It's really good.
Did you get 1 million coins?
I am at 400,000.
You're gonna be very disappointed.
I know what it is. It's basically it's like a gold statue on the title screen.
Yeah.
But dude, fuck yeah, bro. This game is great. You enjoyed the DS, right? You enjoyed the DS version.
I love
is this
the
genuine,
DS version.
Is this a genuine look?
I wish everyone could
Ian
see
right now
Ian's
is-
I
face.
just saw that. Like when I saw that trailer, I was like, this doesn't
Yeah.
interest me at all.
Why are you on the show? It's a 2D Mario game, bro. It's a 2D re-release Mario game.
Okay.
It shouldn't be 2.
Is it good?
It's fantastic.
Is it worth the price?
Absolutely.
I might get it.
It's more of Mario. Levels, the coin mechanic, at first, you're like, fuck it, but towards the end of the day...
It's like super gimmicky. Like
Miyamoto wouldn't have made this game with the coin mechanic on the front box cover unless it was detrimental to the gameplay. I find myself avidly going for coins now. They're built into the gameplay as to where you can like run strings. It's a little bit of Tony Hawk where you can kind of like run lines and you can kind of like go to secret areas.
Mario runs lines.
Mario runs lines.
Yeah.
There are DLC Mario packs for this title that you can buy.
How much?
They're like 99 cents, and then you get like a pack of 3 levels basically, but the levels are built towards replayability, and they range from like really easy fun levels to like super, you know, masochistic fucking just super Meat Boy
Hate
type
your
levels.
life.
But they're fucking fun, and it's like,
Fuck.
it's good. It's a good game.
Sorry. How
You're
would you
it looked like you're boring Ian there for a second.
No, it's just one of the when I like you talking about it sells that better than that original trailer.
Yeah.
That original
Honestly,
Absolutely.
same here.
I was in the
same
same
here.
boat. I was in the same boat. Like I was disappointed.
I'm burnt out on
disgusted.
the new Super Mario Brothers thing.
I hate the new Super Marios. I wish they would drop it because, you know, it's not new anymore. The new Super Mario Brothers is not new. And if
Hey, you're totally right.
I kind of wish that they would, like, go back to, like, a Mario 2 art style, you know, kind of introduce Shy Guys, introduce different worlds. We're kind of, like, teetering towards our dream Mario game, so I'll kind of save that stuff. But it's a legit game, dude. It's a legit Mario game, Miyamoto. I think they introduced the some kind of like level design school to where they actually taught groups of designers the X's and O's of Nintendo game design. So like the levels are legit. Good game.
Well, you know, yeah.
Good game.
Going back to what Ian said, you sold that game to me way better than Nintendo. So
It's
that's
worth
a
checking
good-
out,
so,
dude.
Everyone,
Don't go in it with baggage, and then it's not
what was
like
it called again? The name of the game? It's...
New Super Mario Brothers 2.
Okay, guys, that game is Dean approved.
Dean approved. If you don't
Dean
like
approved. You should check it out.
Send-
Give it a chance if you had a little disbelief.
it, send a long diatribe to handjobs@darksideofthekingdom.com.
It'll go to one of us. Who
You might
knows?
get a response. All right, let's retire 3DS.
All right, 3DS is gone.
Okay. Wii U, I mean, this is just speculation at this point, because have you guys played New Super Mario Brothers Wii U?
No,
I have no interest in that game.
But it looks just like.
I hear it's good, though. I hear it's back
I
to
hear
it.
it was good.
I hear
To
it's good.
who? Who do you hear that
I'm
from?
just disappointed.
The internet's told me this.
I'm just
Internet's live.
You have to admit, you're gonna be a little disappointed. That's their game.
I
that
was
comes out
very
with a
sad
system.
when I saw that. I was hoping for a brand new Mario. Something.
Yeah, something like
What the
Mario.
hell?
Awesome.
It's in HD, guys. Come on.
My balls are in HD.
It is. I've seen them.
Porn in
Sad.
HD,
Very sad. Very sad balls.
counterproductive. It's just some things that you don't need to see in high definition.
Yeah, Ian's balls are one of them. Or two of them. Boom. All right.
There you go. We got
So,
jokes.
Okay, so that game doesn't interest me, but the new one that he announced, the one that's based on the Mario 2 character scheme,
okay, when that was first announced, did you guys think
Remind me. 'cause
it's
I don't
Mario
remember.
3D Land U.
Yeah.
Okay. I was-
When
I
I
just remember the catsuit.
yeah, when I first saw it, I was like, this is looking fucking awesome. I can't wait to play this on my 3DS.
And then it's not 3DS.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, whatever. Super Mario 3D on you. I'm like, fuck, why? Why?
I want to play it though. I really want to play it.
There's two things that I will never apologize for: a Tarantino movie and a Miyamoto game. How could you go wrong with Miyamoto first party? Sign me up. I love it.
I don't know. I mean, it's they're taking the 3D land but putting 4 players on it. I mean, the cat suit's adorable, looks cool as shit.
Yeah.
I can't wait to try it eventually, but I don't know. I was hoping for a brand new Mario something, and it's just
Brand new Mario something. I played that.
Exactly. Well, tell me, it's probably better than this. It just, I don't know. I was disappointed. I won't lie. I was hoping. If that was on my 3DS, fuck yes.
Yeah.
But
Well, there you
now
go.
that it's on Wii U, come on, guys.
I guess
come on.
I see it because you gotta like make the purchase for a new system, but I mean I don't know. Like 3D Land, you just talked about how fucking amazing that game was.
Yeah, it
What
is.
what does a home console version of that game like? What is it not doing for you? Is it just more of the same, or is it more that just like why am I playing this on a console? Like,
Well, okay, we had Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. It looked
Unique.
It was
It was-
different.
it was
Yeah,
on-
you couldn't play that on the fucking 3DS, or well, you probably can now. But whatever, they can figure something out. But
Yeah.
it was something new, and I was wanting something new. Oh, I was wanting something to be like, I want to buy a Wii U now so I can play this Mario game.
yeah.
And I again, like I said, I was like, hey, I can't wait to play this on my 3DS, and it's not on 3DS, so it's just, I don't know, it's not selling it for me.
When I first saw that, it didn't want me to go out and buy a Wii U, but I've been watching the Pikmin stuff, and now I'm getting like antsy, like
Yeah.
Wii U's
coming.
finally, man.
It's coming.
It's coming. It'll eventually. And that's one
It'll
of the
come
good things.
eventually, yeah, it's
You
just-
just gotta
If they
wait
lower
that
the price,
year.
I will
know.
get it.
I don't know, I was just disappointed.
Come for Pikmin, stay for Super Mario Bros. Wii U.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's
Oh.
be honest, Princess, Toad, Luigi. The original. They're all
Really?
playable in this one.
Are they
I know.
really?
Yeah, it's not 2 Toads.
Oh shit.
And Princess flies.
does,
And
she does
she has her
float,
flies
right?
and
She
float.
floats,
Yeah.
yeah.
And kind of going back to 3D Land, they did have the flight mechanic, but it was more of a hover.
That's what it was. Sorry, it's the hover.
Can we fly in this game? Are we introducing anything?
Did you say queef fly?
I heard Queef fly.
That's what I thought you just.
No, sorry.
Is that how a princess gets around?
Aww.
Oh, I don't know. That's what I thought.
Percy did that one, not me.
Ho!
Only
Alright.
Percy. Bad gaming. Are we on? Sorry. No
Alright.
women are listening to this show.
No. Alright, well, I
there might
guess-
be some. There's a couple.
If there are, I am sorry. But I
don't
wish
need-
I wish I could do that.
My list is
Alright,
done. We're
Wait,
in
you
spin-off.
wish you could Queef?
But out of all right, whatever. Anyway, so
You don't? I mean, come on, right? Quick.
No. I'm good.
wouldn't
push
that
out
be
air.
funny though? Come on,
No.
party tricks. What was-
And
all right, it's,
And scene. Help
and
us.
scene. Okay.
We're like the last 2 hours of the show.
Oh, damn it. Okay. So I think that's we
Well,
pretty
no.
much wrapped up. What else we got?
We're done with the hard line list.
We're done with Wii
Can
U.
we talk spin-offs real quick?
Yeah, let's run through some spin-offs real fast.
I'll just run through my
let's
list.
do yay or no, nay through spin-offs.
Okay.
Okay, Wario Land games,
Yeah.
Yay.
Super Princess Peach.
I heard that's actually really good.
What is? I never even heard of that.
For the DS, you never?
No.
Very
Again,
definitive in
sorry.
the girls in gaming. This is one of her This is like one of her main points. Super Princess Peach. It's a platformer spin-off. You are Princess Peach. You have 4 power-ups.
She's powered by emotions.
They're powered on your emotions. You can cry.
At the-
There's a cry
you can
mechanic.
cry.
And then basically, so if you need to cross a reservoir, you cry.
You can wash the laundry.
You fill the reservoir with
you
water.
can
You can
She
cook,
gets angry.
clean the
and you
kitchen.
iron.
What else?
Yeah.
This game sounds
He
horrible.
got a lot of shit for that.
Yeah, it
It
sounds
did.
terrible.
She can cook, but the food's not very good. So I don't know. She gotta get their shit together.
All she talks about is making a cake for Mario. But whenever that
what
happens, she
an
gets
asshole.
fucking abducted. The fucking bitch.
Yeah, and it's actually pretty fucked up because she's not even trying to save Mario. She's just trying to get to the mall.
Yeah.
She's trying to get to a good sale.
Please don't tell me that's true.
It's not true, but the
God
power-ups
damn.
are.
Okay.
So she washes laundry and what? Makes
We
a
have
cake.
a definitive Yoshi's Island 2 for the DS.
Ladies, I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
find that offensive, that game. I'm sorry. Go on.
There we go, right?
I seriously, I do.
Oh, for the 3DS,
I'm not gonna lie.
the new one, right?
Well, there's a 3 coming out for the 3DS, maybe,
Yeah.
but there was a 2 for the DS. So
Oh, I didn't play
another
that one.
I say yay.
Which one?
I enjoy it. Yoshi's Island 2 for the DS.
I'm gonna go with nay because I haven't played it.
We have
Nah.
new Super Luigi U for the Wii U.
When I saw that, I'm like, what the fuck? Can we fucking bastardize this more?
Isn't it just
It's
like
only a
isn't it-
download.
Yeah, isn't
And
it
you
just
know
like
what's-
it's like a basic DLC character.
DLC downloadable, and then basically it's not even like a. Technically, it's a new game, but it's just like rehashed, timed versions of the first game
Yeah, but just with Luigi, right?
with Luigi for $30
No.
bucks.
I love Luigi, but fuck that
You
in
love
the
Luigi,
face.
really? Wii U.
That flutter
disgusting
jump's
stuff.
not gonna do for you that time, huh?
Standards and practices. My list is done.
Alright.
We are in the end minutes. We are pitching, basically. Just, I don't know. Where does
Alright.
Mario go from here?
Where does Mario go from here,
I'll go
everybody?
first.
So, Ian, let's go for you.
What I want is a Mario with an original idea.
Boom!
That's too vague, man. You
Said-
can't commit.
said by Ian.
Commit to something.
I want something new.
Commit to something.
I don't know if I have anything, but I don't want a new Super Mario Brother. I don't want the Galaxy treatment. I want something Mario and his awesome platforming in a new environment, a new world, new suits. That's what I want. Just something new. I don't
All
want to
new.
rehash.
I
No.
wonder. Okay, well, okay.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay,
That's
no.
honest. I just don't
I
want
like
to.
it.
I just
No
don't want to
desert
rehash.
world. No fucking lava worlds. No.
I don't
the
mind
usual
having those
shit.
worlds if you make them different than what you've already done. As long as
Okay.
you make it different. I just want it to be different.
Just something different. All right, I think it would be cool to do almost like a open world sandboxy type Mario game, kind of like GTA style, and with the worlds, with the different worlds, and maybe a fast travel in between if you need to do. But I don't know what the missions missions would be per
That'd be
se.
cool. So like a.
But it would be cool to see the different worlds like
Okay.
that. So if going,
Mario goes back to Brooklyn, and then Koopa invades.
all
Back
right.
to world. Okay, so
That'd be cool.
So Mario back to Brooklyn, the Electric Boogaloo. Let's do that.
That could be cool. So yeah, Koopa. Yeah. So basically, it's like Super Mario the game, the movie.
There you go.
Kind of.
Perfect.
You know, they
But
never
better.
really cross back, right?
Something like that, or I would think a Mario Metroidvania game would be fun.
Yeah. Was there ever a Super Mario the game, the movie, or was there ever like
Oh, dude.
anything
We
of that?
totally fucking skipped Paper Mario games.
Holy
and,
shit!
And Mario
Well, no, we
Luigi
didn't.
Super Saga.
Well, those are RPGs. They're
Okay.
technically not platformers.
Okay, you're right. Okay, we'll skip
And then
those. But
if
it's
you would have
still
talked
great.
about those, I think the show would be 3 hours. But
Yeah.
those games are.
Yeah, still
I
great.
love those
Again,
games.
guys, hate mail at darksideofthekingdom.com.
Well, actually, real quick.
We all know Mario RPG is great. You don't need
Yes.
to tell us. Thank you.
Yeah. I actually re-downloaded it not a couple weeks ago. Talked about it. It's on the Wii. Downloadable.
it's a good
console.
game.
It's
Don't
good.
worry.
Yeah.
There's no hate there. We love it.
Made by
So-
Square.
Okay, sorry.
So fuck
Dean,
off.
what do you want in a Mario game?
All new worlds. Keep it 2D. I love. For me, I enjoy the nice 3D Mario games, but like pure Mario gameplay is 2D. Give me Mario. Hand over the game to Ubisoft. Let the guys who made Rayman do an art style
Oh
hand
my
drawn.
god.
That would look so good.
Beautiful, just gorgeous 2D Mario, all new stuff.
That would
team,
be amazing.
fluid animation,
I would. Oh,
right?
yes. I
Right,
would. I would
okay.
love
That's
that.
genius.
I would love
Right?
that.
Thank you. I'll take that.
I would love that game. I would play that game forever.
Rayman, do you enjoy Rayman?
I love Rayman.
Right? Like
I
for
can't
me,
wait
Cannot
for
wait
it
for the new one.
I can't wait.
Rayman Origins, for my money, is probably it equally put itself in the echelon of Mario caliber type games,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Fuck yes.
It's just like for the first time too, because Rayman's been around for a while.
A
But
long
Origins
time. And it's-
feels legit.
Yes.
Like
But Rayman's been around. He's never ever like. I've never been like. I want to play Rayman.
Yeah.
But once I got my
don't know
hands
what they did,
on
man.
Rayman, what the fuck is it called?
Origins.
right? Origins.
What's the new one called?
Legends,
There was like
isn't it?
Rayman 3.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Once I got my hand on Rayman Origins, I could not put it. Fuck. I couldn't put it down. It was so
Yeah.
good.
So
Like,
good, so beautiful, but just seeing like, Mario in that world, just like all the different things. I think we're ready for it. That'd be,
Yes.
that'd be
Yeah.
fun. In HD, fucking
Fuck.
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
parallax scrolling backgrounds,
My
multiple
God.
tiers,
Oh.
planes. Interesting. Actually, this is an interesting question too. Going forward, we have 3D Land, we have, these 3D Mario games. How's that going to get handled in the future, do you think? I mean,
Oculus Rift.
okay. All right. I mean, like, are all future Nintendo handhelds going to have 3D built in, you think, from now on? Or, like,
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
it's
how-
it's
I
almost
think
like
they're
it's
gonna
like
get out of the game soon, to be
yeah.
honest.
Like,
gimmicky thing.
it's going to be hard to preserve that
fatty.
experience.
I don't
But
think
I don't
so.
know, because I enjoy the 3D. I think it adds a lot more.
It's fun. Yeah,
It
I
looks-
like
But
it.
it looks cleaner.
They are designed to play either way.
Yeah.
So you could make
Yeah.
another system that doesn't go 3D.
Yeah, and just maybe a little higher
Yeah.
fidelity. Fix the jaggy so it's
Yeah.
not as ugly. Because it just looks shittier in 2D sometimes. It doesn't look as polished.
Depends on the game.
Depends on the game for sure. So yeah, Mario.
Depends on the people making the game.
I'm done.
I'm done.
Soapbox.
I think we're
Anybody?
done.
You guys
No.
anything else? Yeah.
All right, guys. Mario is awesome. My soapbox is go play Rayman because holy shit.
Yeah, right. If anything you could take away from this Mario episode, play Rayman.
A very underappreciated.
That is genius. That should be our tagline.
There you go.
Yeah. Check it out in the bio. We'll be back. Percy brought some news. He was hyping it up. He's got hopefully not too much news. We're
I
like at
got
2
a lot
hours,
of news,
bro.
but I might have to
We're
cut
at
it
2
down
hours, bro. We're
because
done.
holy shit.
Oh, man.
You're way
We'll be
over
back.
time.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back with some more news.
It's the news.
Let me me tell you a few things us British absolutely love. Darkness, sides of things, and kingdoms. Dark Side of the Kingdom is the definitive video game podcast produced by people who love video game podcasts, which also happens to be brought to you by the Drainage.net, your definitive source for pop culture. Go figure. Dark Side of the Kingdom, oven fresh video game culture served weekly on iTunes, SoundCloud, and the Drainage.net. Tell your friends.
3, 2,
1,
1, 2, 3.
3, 2.
Launch.
And welcome back, Dark Side of the Kingdom. It is time for news.
Motherfuckers!
Yeah, news section, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Enjoy.
All right, so we got a lot of things that kind of came out this week, or whatever, since last time we've talked.
Yeah. Exciting stuff. I am anticipating news this week. It's been hyped up.
Are you?
Bring the heat, sir.
All right.
What you got?
X-Bone. They are now going to be including a headset and everything.
Wow.
Are you blown away?
Wow.
Oh my god.
This is okay. We're leading off. This
Shut
is,
your face.
Hopefully, we're going on the incline.
We are.
Here, right?
I'm just fucking with you guys. All right. Okay.
No,
so
but that's actually news, sadly.
It is.
Well, it's
It's
because
worth talking about.
it's because it's leading into something else. X-Bones, their DVR feature, like you're gonna have to pay for it to actually get it going. You gotta have a gold account to use their DVR feature. Unlike the PS4, unfortunately.
I see what you did there.
Unlike
News.
the PS4, which is
Let's open up with the jab at Xbox.
yeah, news, soapbox, whatever. All right. As for the PS4, it's all free, even if you don't have a PS Plus account.
Sony presents the news on this week of Dark Side of the Kingdom.
Dark Side of the Kingdom.
Interesting. So DVR Gold, Xbox Live Gold, you need to use these features.
Yeah, well, you gotta have a
That
gold
kinda-
account to use a DVR.
Let's be honest, though.
Right, let's be
How many
honest.
people have Xbox who don't have Xbox Live?
Well,
Nonetheless,
2 people in the room own Xboxes. I own Live.
I have Live.
I own Live. So
I don't own Xbox or Live.
You know, without talking about PSN, without that being out there, I feel good about what I get for Live. I mean, for $50 a year, 60, should it be?
If I didn't have a PlayStation, I would think it would be dumb. Because
Yeah.
the fact that you need to have an Xbox account to use Netflix, which is a third party,
That's pretty
is
retarded.
fucking dumb.
Yeah. I can watch Netflix on my 3DS right now.
Yeah.
Like, why can't I do it on my Xbox?
Yeah.
I can watch on my Vita right now.
Oh, there you go. Cool. You didn't download it on Netflix on your
Okay.
3DS? News. Sorry.
Onward.
My girlfriend watches it on her 3DS a lot. A lot of Breaking Bad. Okay. So, the new one of the latest DLCs for BioShock Infinite, Burial at Sea. Did you guys see that?
Yes.
Which is gonna take Booker and Elizabeth back to Rapture.
I've heard about it, haven't seen it.
It looks fucking awesome. I'm not sure what the storyline is exactly, but it's the teaser trailer came out. It's just you're in Booker's office and he opens the door. When he opens the door, it's
Yeah.
Rapture, but alive, like when people are there and everyone's, you know.
And then he walks up to Elizabeth.
Yep, and she's
Not what you remember.
nope.
So it's definitely alternate reality,
Yep.
maybe?
I still haven't played that game.
Which one? Infinite?
Infinite.
God damn it!
Another one, while I'm getting caught up on The Last of Us, you should be playing Infinite. I love Infinite.
Do you have Infinite?
I have it. I'll let you borrow it.
I'll borrow it.
Awesome.
Beautiful game. Beautiful.
Awesome. So
yeah.
it looks really cool.
Looks
I need
great.
something to play anyway.
Price point? No, I did see something about like a season pass. Is this the
There
first in a
is a
long
season
line?
pass. I believe it's $19.99.
So there's more DLC coming too. Right?
There was one
I think
already.
there's 3.
Okay.
One just came out last week, which
It's
is
an
Clash of
arena-
the Titans or
it's an
something,
arena
Clash of the
game.
Clouds or something like that. And it's mostly this. It seems like it's just weapon upgrades and
It's an arena game.
almost like a
Yuck.
It's all the unlock art and
Yeah,
bonus
And that's
content.
part of the fucking season pass.
Yeah.
That counts.
I'm not jumping aboard. I'll jump aboard the Burial at Sea, but
Probably a reason why I haven't heard about it. So Burial at Sea. Do you know hours? Is there like 6-hour gameplay?
I don't care. We're
8
going
hour
back to
gameplay?
Rapture.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
I'm
awesome. So
Okay.
come on now.
I dig it.
All right.
I dig it. I want it.
Okay.
My body is ready for it.
Smash Brothers, the new one for Wii U and 3DS. I'm gonna assume Luigi has been announced and he's gonna be playable in the.
No fucking shit, Nintendo.
Of course,
This is the year of Luigi.
I guess.
Or was
Well-
that last year?
Interesting you say that. So Luigi was never playable in a Smash game.
Oh, he's in every Smash game.
So why is this fucking?
They're just announcing because
Okay.
they're doing
Alright, I'm just
what they
curious.
do for the
Exactly.
Okay, just so you know, for the history of Smash, they do a rollout of
I didn't mean it like
By,
that.
by,
I
by
didn't
the
mean
way,
it like that.
this is troll news.
I didn't mean it like that. I apologize.
They do
But
a-
I mean like
They do a rollout
that
of
was a genuine
characters
question.
through the website. Like
It sounded. Oh.
not every week, but every so often they're like, "Oh, here's the new character.
okay.
Here's a couple screenshots. Here's a new level." That kind of stuff.
Because I'm not
But
not the biggest Smash guy, but
They just had the
Me either.
they just had the Nintendo a new Nintendo Direct conference, and that was one of the big points. Is like, "Oh my God, Luigi's available." And everyone's like, "No fucking shit."
yeah.
Okay, now
It's
this
like
one's-
saying Mario's in
this
there.
was really dumb.
I apologize,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, this is for I think it's an iOS game. It may be on Android. I'm not sure. I didn't look too far into it, but everyone lately, if you guys look on Instagram, Twitter, blah blah, people having like photos, graphs of like it's not really a game, but it's just something so stupid. I had to bring it up. They'll put like stickers on their photos. Have you seen that? Like use like fluorescent type stickers or whatever additions to their photos before they post it.
Or it was like I want to say kawaii. Is that something? Or
Yeah, kawaii.
Is that, is that what that means? Or?
No, it's not at all.
I haven't
but-
seen that word with a photo like that.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I can see that.
I apologize.
Okay, so
Are they digital stickers like After
yeah,
Effects?
like,
Yeah, like-
kind of yeah. It's just like if you took a picture and someone like put a sticker on their face or something.
Googly eyes,
Okay.
Googly eyes,
mustache.
glasses. Okay, I'm going somewhere with this.
Yeah,
okay.
keep going. I'm listening. I'm ready
Okay.
to be blown away.
Does everyone know who Snoop Dogg is?
I've heard of him.
Okay, and now lately, Mr. Snoop Lion, she's changed to.
Snoopify.
I'm sure he knows what the story is. He put an app out called Snoopify, which is basically these an
my
app
God.
where you put stickers on. Okay,
Yeah.
and it's just like whatever. It's like I saw a couple. There's like a dog with it looks like
fucking
high and it's
a
like
joint.
red eyes and whatever.
Very Snoop.
And there's one sticker you could buy, which is called the Golden J.
Oh, I heard about
And
this.
it's called the Golden J if you want to purchase it to use, and it costs $99. 99 real
Really?
dollars. I mean, this ain't no donuts.
Yeah.
This is a Golden J. I mean,
And
just-
people are buying it.
and they're having people purchasing this stupid ass Golden J.
Leave it to Snoop.
Put on their pic.
Leave it to Snoop. Interesting. How do you guys feel about that? Instant reactions?
I want to punch someone in the face
Do you
for being
remember
so stupid.
when
Jesus.
the
First world problems?
iPhone.
when the iPhone first came out and they
I
had a
Am
really
Rich.
expensive, the I Am Rich app. You just pay money and you just
$999.
Yeah.
And
What?
it sold like hotcakes. Like basically, you could buy I Am Rich on the iPhone store, and basically it was an icon that looked like a ruby or something,
Yeah.
and that was just that was it. And
That's
you,
it.
You leave it on your home screen, and then hey, I am rich. Look, I paid $1,000 for this icon.
Wow.
So kind of similar.
and people were buying
They
it.
were buying it, and they had to pull
So
it.
same
because-
premise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so yeah,
Disgusting, man. Yeah.
so there have been
DLC?
people buying it.
Who published this?
I have no idea. It's not a game. It's just an app. So
Okay.
it's just something so dumb. I had it.
It's worth talking
Speaking of really dumb, I read this other article about dumb apps. This game was not passed through the QA of Apple, and the original was is because it has a spectrometer in it, movements on iPhones.
The dry
GPS kind of thing, or
No, but
Tracking,
like the
I don't know.
gyro inside of it, right?
Yeah.
What the game was, you download it, and the game was to see how high you could throw your iPhone up and catch it,
and
That's retarded.
and then you compare with your friends how high you can throw it up. Now let's take a really expensive piece of
Yeah.
technology and throw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking dumb shit.
And I want to say, even if it seems like more of like, let's just get some idiots to throw their phones in the air, because it seems like, could it really do that? You
maybe
think?
it's like a
Oh, it
troll
could do
app.
it. It could,
had
it,
to
could, it
legitimately.
could do it. But the fact is, why the fuck would
Yeah.
you do that? Thank God Apple was like, this is too dumb, and too many people would be like, that sounds like a great idea.
I almost think we should like make some app ideas of just,
Yeah.
we'll be like the troll apps of people who do stupid shit like that.
'Cause there's a lot of like iPhone, like really just dirty apps, just like disgusting practices. Of,
Oh yeah,
What do you,
totally.
what do
just
you
like
mean?
just overpriced stuff, just weird.
Oh,
things.
I was hoping like I don't
Like
know,
porn apps.
stick this thing up your whatever. I don't know.
There was a iJiggle app that you could you take a photo and then you could apply points to, so you can apply different points, and it would artificially create a jiggle feature. So when you shake your phone, you can make googly eyes, so you can put 2 points in one eye, 1 point in the other eye,
Or put 2 points in the
Wow.
or breasts
on the nips.
and then you could like shake the phone, and the phone would adequately jiggle.
Well, at least that you got something with your money there.
Right? And
It's better. It's better than a fucking little diamond.
And
hey, I'm an asshole.
I'm kind of sad to admit, but it worked. It
What-
worked.
You bought it.
No, I'm sure.
I
I finished. I'm sure.
yeah. Oh,
That's where the joke was going, but
I was hoping like you put it on your balls or something. All right, whatever. Okay. Okay, let's go to just like some actual real type news. Okay. Okay, John Carmack. Does everyone who knows that is?
Yes, he is. I do. Yes, he is.
Are you John Carmack?
Yes, I am. I do.
He is of id Software, part of Bethesda. He's got a full-time job now at Oculus VR, which helps Oculus Rift.
Yeah, I do remember hearing him champion that. He was like one of the first gaming icons that really stand behind it.
I thought he helped make it.
No, I don't think so. So it's cool.
I think he got behind it, and eventually maybe he started doing ground level stuff, maybe.
But yeah, his I think his status there, or whatever the fuck you want to call him, his role or whatever, is a Chief Technology Officer. I mean, he's still working with id, and he's still also working at his rocket company, Armadillo Aerospace. So it's just crazy seeing this. This guy is a fucking genius. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
So
rocket scientist.
We're getting
fucking game.
Doom RPG, Oculus Rift.
Yeah. So honestly, I'm kind of happy that he's gonna be part of Oculus Rift. It's cool to see. I just can't wait to see what's gonna come of this. So.
I mean, I'm genuinely excited for it. Percy, you got some hands on Oculus Rift.
I mean,
is it the future?
I think so. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that could go with the Oculus Rift. So I can't wait to see what people do with it. I mean, there were some things that have been I think at E3 there's just like demo stuff, people playing that like space stuff or stuff like that. Like even flying in planes, they were like looking around their shoulders to see other planes flying, and it's
cool.
real time. It's
Now,
kind of cool. So
I'm kind of interested a little bit. Are they selling Oculus Rift as its own platform, or is it like an add-on? To
I think it's like an add-on.
PC
It's an add-on to
gaming?
PC games right now.
So
And actually, I think get back up on my soapbox.
Hey,
PS4 has been Sony has been like talking Oculus with the Oculus peeps, and
that's how I feel about it now. I'll tell you that
trying
much.
to
The porn version is Coculus
There you
Rift or Coculus Ripped.
hey,
I mean, Oculus Rift,
Oculus
flashlight. You
Gates.
got some options.
All right, whatever. All right, so yeah,
I don't know what that is.
I think Sony's been trying to get a little buddy with Oculus people. Hopefully, they can probably put something out with the PS4. Just saying. Sorry, Dean. You look.
Sony has heavily influenced this week's news. I don't know. Continue on.
Next.
Continue on.
The new Rayman Legends is coming out. We're gonna be since I guess Wii U is gonna be getting some new costumes for him.
Mario and Luigi, I see.
It looks pretty cool, actually.
Wait, what? Is that real?
Yeah.
And on it, you can get Mario and Luigi costumes on Rayman and the other guys. But do you need it?
No,
I'm
but
not gonna buy it on that. I'm gonna get it on PS3.
Exactly. The
Yeah.
fuck's gonna buy on it?
I'm excited. It is a legit sequel. It's
Oh,
not like
yeah.
a director's cut or anything.
I'm psyched.
Because at first I thought it was going to be a director's cut, but it is a sequel.
Yeah.
Nice. Sign me up.
Rayman's awesome. So
That's right, yeah.
again, everybody, a very, very underrated game. Go fucking pick it up.
If there's
Yeah.
one thing you've learned today from all this Mario talk, play Rayman.
Full circle.
We will
man.
say it again.
Yeah.
Mario episode, play Rayman.
Yeah.
Tekken X Street Fighter, or so should I, Tekken Cross Street Fighter, is still in development. So everyone who's been waiting for that,
Oh, yeah, I thought it was canceled.
wait a little long. No,
What?
it was rumors and stuff. Actually, I'm gonna butcher this fucking name. I'll say his last name. Harada. He said it's still in development. They're just looking for the right time. And they're also saying the project is it's a little rough. Like it's not quite what they're expecting. So it's a little. Not rough, but it's just
So what is
overwhelming.
It? This is Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
Yeah.
What came out? Street Fighter.
Street
Cross
Fighter
Tekken?
when
Jesus Christ.
when it first came
Even
around.
Capcom.
Yeah, when it first came out, Street Fighter Cross Tekken and Tekken Cross Street Fighter, they both were announced pretty much the same time. So Street Fighter Cross Tekken is Tekken inside Street Fighter's world.
Gotcha.
Tekken Cross Street Fighter is Street Fighter in Tekken's world, so like a 3D plane fighting.
I could do without that version probably, right?
I don't know.
You already have.
I'm not sad.
We've been doing without it for years now.
Personally, as a Tekken fan, I mean, do you feel like
I want to see what this can be.
Yeah.
I mean, I still have a little butterflies in my stomach.
So what does
about
that
it,
mean? So like
but
no projectiles and
Yeah.
that's the thing I want to see.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to
How
be.
do you play as Ryu?
There's got to be something. So that's why I want to see, because
Yeah.
there's probably be some projectiles, whatever. So I mean, even when the Tekken guys got in Street Fighter, like some of them were given projectiles and shit. So okay,
interesting.
yes. Okay, I'm not sure if anyone's played Professor Layton. Think you guys play those games?
Hell yeah.
Well, Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright
Oh, that's exciting.
crossover coming out in 2014.
Did not play Professor Layton. I love Phoenix Wright.
Oh well,
Professor
maybe.
Layton, I highly recommend. Guys.
It's coming out next year to the US for 3DS.
Interesting.
So this might be something that you guys want to check out.
Is this going to be Phoenix Wright in Professor Layton's world?
I am not sure. I
don't know.
The way
Phoenix Wright's very specific.
The way it's going is it has Professor Layton first versus
Okay.
Phoenix Wright. The logos look awesome too, by the way. But
Phoenix Wright's Capcom, right?
yeah,
Yeah, and they're good. Like for DS, they're pretty
Do you
fun.
know what would be amazing for
Storytelling.
Smash Brothers if Phoenix Wright was a playable character?
That could be
That'd
legit.
Killer. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, his objection power up move.
Yeah,
maybe.
Did you guys play those games? You guys enjoy
I
Phoenix Wright?
never
I like
played
them. They're really fun.
They're pretty fun. It's like good storytelling, detective gameplay.
I bought one, let a friend borrow, then she moved.
Typical.
What a friend is that? Asshole. All right. So everyone has been hating on the Wii U, jumping on the board, that hate train.
Yep.
Well, not necessary. Just everyone's not really believing in the Wii
Yeah.
U.
People are being smart consumers.
Yeah.
Standing back, waiting for the games to come
That
out.
was the best passive-aggressive way to put that.
It's very nice.
Hey,
I'll give you.
I'm interested, right? We're all interested. We're just waiting.
Yeah, we're just waiting. I mean, okay. So even like a lot of developers are kind of like iffy about
Yeah.
it, sales, whatever. So during QuakeCon, Bethesda announced that they have no games coming to Wii U. There's nothing in development, none of the future games.
So Bethesda, we're talking
Yeah, we're
Skyrim.
talking like the new Wolfenstein, stuff like that coming. There's what's
really?
being made right now that they have announced is not being made for the Wii U. Mostly they're just saying it's mostly due to the hardware. Yeah, that's what he's saying, but I don't know. He said
it's mostly because the whole unit, the main thing of the system. That's probably the reason why.
the whole thing sucks.
You know how we like to have this on like playable systems? Yeah, we can't do that.
Turns out we like graphics. Enjoy horsepower.
we like to make money with
Wow,
it.
that's big. That's
Yeah, it
huge.
is. I
That's
mean,
huge.
but he did kind of leave it off, like saying, in the future, who knows what.
Which is the nice to say thing to
Yeah,
say is
Fuck off.
there's a good possibility that
We're not
Nintendo might pull the
making
wool over our eyes again like they did before and get selling hotcakes. It could happen.
Could happen. I think we touched about
Well-
this. Well, go ahead.
Didn't was there a PSP version of Oblivion or Elders? What was the one that was before Oblivion?
I don't think
Did
so.
the PSP ever get a
Morrowind?
version?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't
Yeah.
think so, sir.
I can't
I think it
imagine
was
it
Oblivion.
handling
Yeah.
it.
Maybe it never came out because I remember seeing early spec
But
shots
if
for
there
it.
was, holy
Yeah.
shit!
It-
If there was one out for the Vita, like a Fallout or
That'd be cool.
Oh my god!
Yeah, because they're probably like, yeah, we killed that game. Let's not artificially limit ourselves.
Yeah. It'd be buggy as shit, but I'd still play it. Okay.
Sponsor.
All right. I think we talked about this last week for a little bit. I don't remember. We touched upon the 3DS was getting out the update for the Street Pass thing.
Yes.
It is now live. So I guess how it works is if any of us are near some sort of Nintendo Zone or Starbucks, I think a McDonald's.
Yeah. Starbucks.
Yeah, or something like that. It leaves our information there, so the next person comes up, takes a hold, and we say hi, or
That
our fake selves say
sounds a
hello.
little rapey.
Well, take it how you want it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's gonna be awesome, just because we can finally get more street passes.
There you go.
Because holy shit, like you said last week, it is pretty much a Barren Lakeside. It's just
Yeah, especially with like the new package of like the Street Pass games and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You want to do some stuff.
Yeah.
I downloaded the update. I never really experienced too much of this stuff, so I'm not sure what changed, but I did notice there was
when's the
some,
last
like,
time you left your house?
I don't leave my house often.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
You gotta get out more, son. Get out.
Jesus Christ. Where are we at in the news?
All right. We had some Dota 2 players that were part of a Reddit community. They went on a tour to Valve, and they were taking pictures or whatever. And one of the pictures, they kind of saw some text in between like some of their scheduling stuff for, I guess it was a leak of Left 4 Dead 3.
Totally excited.
So, I mean,
love Left 4 Dead.
In the picture, that looks like it says like doing it was on Source 2 as
Yeah.
well. It's a Source 2 doing like testing. It's at L423 or L4D3. There you go. And it was very hinty. Who knows? But we know how Valve is. They're fucking silly, so they could have probably put it out there. Who knows?
Yeah.
So,
Could you imagine though?
Next gen, like PS4.
that would be
Xbox One.
fucking sick.
To be fair, I mean, I'll play the Percy card, I guess. Never played Left 4 Dead series at all. Never played one.
Dude,
never played
I
two.
played so much.
Is it
1 and
good? Is it
2.
worth trying?
Okay, well, okay. When I first, I had an awesome computer, kinda, not really, whatever. I got a Steam account. I bought Left 4 Dead, played it for a little bit, computer crash, died, and I
Never went back.
Yeah,
Because is it as
It
good
was
on the
fucking
consoles,
awesome.
Okay,
or-
so
awesome.
I've only played Left 4 Dead on the computer. I got the first one, then I got the second one. and I have a Left 4 Dead crew, like people I play with, and we've logged 190 hours of that
Jesus
game.
Christ.
How many?
Jesus
hours?
Christ.
Jeez.
No, how is like is it like
We
level
would
progression, or is it just like horde modes, or you just kind of
There's levels.
just like
It's just horde mode in levels, but
Yeah.
there's an ongoing story.
Nice.
Super well written, tons of
looks
fun, and it's
fantastic.
random every time.
Ugh.
So that's why it's fun. But and what's really cool, if you get 2 on the computer, they added all these updates, and you can download all the levels from the first one into 2, so you can play all 8 campaigns or whatever the number is, and it's amazingly well done. Yeah, we played the fuck out of that game.
And there's like a shitload of mods for the fucking.
Oh,
like,
really cool stuff.
because it felt like Left 4 Dead 2 came out like really fast too. Like
Yeah.
is it like a true sequel? Did
Left
enough
4 Dead
change?
2. The search for more money.
Yeah. That was interesting.
Okay. Okay, let me get off my soapbox. We're gonna end news. There was a couple more, but I'll fucking care. We're way over what we were wanting to go. Do you guys remember the game PlayStation All Stars?
Oh, I read this news already.
Big
Big surprise here.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Hold on to your hats, guys.
So hold on. So I mean,
Shit's gonna get crazy.
Well, not really. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of people getting buzzed that big, getting pissed off about it. But whatever. It's business. I
Who, the
guess.
6 people who play that fucking game?
Hey, it's a fun game.
Yeah, but it's not Smash Brothers.
Yeah, that's true. Nonetheless.
it's not Smash Brothers, bro. I haven't played it. It's not Smash Brothers. Sure. Continue on. What's the news? What's the
okay,
news?
so-
I'm excited.
Okay, PlayStation All Stars. They're PlayStation's coming out with a game called PlayStation All Stars Island. It's going to be coming out for the iOS and Android, and it has my eyes are tired. Sorry, I keep rubbing my eyes like I'm disappointed, but they hurt really bad. It's like a whole pack. It's a game, but full of mini games. It's a game of mini games, basically, and it's sponsored by Coke Zero.
Ugh.
So
So it's like free. Actually, you know what? I saw
it's a free to play. It's a
screenshot
free to play.
of Nathan Drake collecting drops of Diet Coke to fill up the third. Is that what this is?
I'm not
probably?
sure if it's that, but I know that it's those running games. You know,
Yeah,
you see Drake. He's like picking up coins. There's a
No,
Little
they're-
Big Planet
they're-
kart racing game.
They're dollops of Coke or whatever. Something.
no,
Dollops of Coke.
dollops. I like it, and it's just
That's gonna be the name of the episode. Dollop of Coke.
It's too bad it's not the other Coke, though, because I could see him doing that.
Yeah.
that would be awesome. Yeah, it's Coke. It's not even Coke. It's Coke Zero. So it's on the lower.
Who the fuck drinks that other than Scott Pilgrim?
Not me. I don't drink fucking Coke. I barely drink Coke or soda. But nonetheless, does anyone care about that? How do you guys feel about
Fuck
it?
no.
How does that look to the PlayStation people?
I don't know.
It's random.
I mean, is that?
Do they need to do that?
I'm not sure. I mean, it's free to play.
I'll tell you one thing. Microsoft's not releasing a mini game collection on the iOS.
Because they don't have any fucking mascots.
Well, they'd be charging for it. So I mean, it wouldn't be free to play.
Halo Chief or Master Chief versus
Halo Chief is way better.
Halo Chief. Halo Chief. He's a special unlockable character.
No, you play as Halo Chief and you have to run away from the fucking camera.
Perfect.
Whatever that's called.
Xbox Fighter.
What's the new camera
who are
called
the
on
playable
Xbox?
characters?
Correct.
Natal?
What? All right. There's 2 questions. What'd you say?
What's the Xbox camera called again?
Connect.
Yeah.
Kinect. You have to run from the Kinect. You're Halo Chief running from the Kinect. He's watching me as I run and sleep.
Your Halo Chief running away from the NSA. All right. Well, that's it for news. Fuck it. I mean, there's a couple more. But who cares? We're like way over time, and we're all tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
It's
God.
late. It's a little late. It's probably 12 o'clock.
Fuck.
A little late. So we ran a while, but it is Friday. You know. So
Yeah, it's
not too
Friday.
bad.
It's all good.
Friday
Had a couple of drinks. Not too shabby. Hope you guys enjoyed the Mario episode.
Yes.
Okay, so the end of the show. Again, if you guys, we have darksideofthekingdom.com now, so please have a visit. Dean put together some cool stuff for it. And
still a work in progress, but there are some features, schedules on there.
we have a schedule on there. You can ask us stuff. We all have
questions.
individual emails now. So we got Dean at darksideofthekingdom.com, Percy at darksideofthekingdom.com, Ian at darksideofthekingdom.com, hate mail at darksideofthekingdom.com, and
Contact.
handjobs at darksideofthekingdom.com.
Hand jobs are important. I mean,
Those are for our compliments, people.
like I said, pick for picks. Send
There you
picks.
go.
Something you might get a pick back.
We're silly. We're silly like that.
We're silly.
And that's right. You
knows?
might find us in the chat sometime. ASL, let's do this.
Depending on the pick you send, you might get all 3 of us in the same pick.
You never know. You never know.
Dark Side of the Kingdom. Are we on Twitter too?
We're on Twitter. Yes, we are
We're definitely
on
not
Twitter.
on Google Plus.
at-
I put my foot down. I put my foot down. We're off.
Should I just
Google
close it?
Plus now.
Should I just close that?
I don't know.
All right, we're on Twitter at Darkside Kingdom. We also are on a little website called thedrainage.net.
Ah,
So come check them out. They have some cool articles,
Yes.
reviews of movies, music, a lot of little crazy little stuff. So
Yeah.
check them out.
actually, quick little side note, shout out. You've been enjoying the last 2 episodes, new adverts in between these segments. Teammaker Jason on Twitter, he's the British vocalist guy. Quick shout out. I enjoy those. I think
By the
he
way,
did a
the
good job.
last episode
Yeah,
you
he's
put him in
funny.
at the very end, I didn't think he was going to do the, we're all British. I didn't think he was going to do that, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
When I heard that, I was like, Jesus Christ. I felt...
Stereotypical. Why, bro? Is something wrong with it?
No, I don't know. I think if I was him, I'd be like,
I thought it was
I
funny.
got some dignity. I'm not going to say this.
Was it the British Games one or just the?
No, I think the one he's
bollocks
like,
part?
well, because I'm British.
I'm fucking British.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
I didn't think he was going to do it, but whatever.
Watch, he's not even British.
No, he's British. He's British.
Sure he is.
His name's Teammaker Jason on Twitter. He's fucking he's as British as you get.
You say you can't make tea in another country?
I've seen him. I've watched a YouTube video. He's British. But anyways,
Okay.
So anyway, if you guys want to see any of us or contact us, please hit us up on Twitter. You can hit up Ian at a little too Raph.
Yes.
yeah.
You hit up Dino at
AKA Dean Stone.
AKA Dean Stone.
Yeah.
And you can hit me up at the One Pariah, number 1. And again, for Ian, it's a little too Raph with a number 2.
And don't forget to check out our Facebook.
Yeah.
Check out our
I mean,
Facebooks.
you have to subscribe to Ian on Twitter. You're missing out. You are
He's,
missing
The
out.
hottest updates on the
Yeah.
interwebs.
Yes.
so much
free
updates.
codes, free PSN codes,
Free
free game
everything.
codes.
Crazy. He also does pick
Check
for
out.
picks, so you know, you never know. Crazy. Check us out on the
Dark Side of
Facebook.
Kingdom.
We are Dark Side of the Kingdom on Facebook.
Yeah.
We're everywhere now. Please
trying.
come take a visit, take a peek, leave us some stars, reviews, whatever. Say hi, hate us. I don't give a shit. Just some sort of interaction would be lovely.
There you go.
So
Well, let's not get too desperate now. I mean,
Yeah, you sound
take
like
your
you're
time.
milking it.
Don't
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
hey,
that's-
don't fucking if you don't want to contact us, go fuck yourself.
Oh, that works for me. You know,
There you
don't contact us. Fuck you.
Okay. Let's stay positive, guys.
Oh,
Sadness,
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Play Rayman. Play Rayman.
Play Ram, man. Thanks for listening, guys.
And we'll catch you guys next week.
See ya.
He's mimicking a whale noise.
I know Will.
A very slow whale.
That's a.
I used to do Mickey really good. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I can't do it.
That's just
That was
like
Mickey
your,
and Minnie. That was
That's
Minnie.
just. Is that Mickey fucking Minnie? What was, that's Mickey masturbating.
I can't do it.
I think it's the food.
Donald's a pretty definitive,
Ha
right?
ha.
Donald?
Donald
Can you
said
do
at
that?
one point.
Dude, I wanted to do it, but I don't want to embarrass myself.
You can do it. Kermit the Frog here.
Oh, that's pretty
I
good.
can do kind of Kermity, kind of.
My friend is a flawless Kermit the Frog, so when we went to the gym together, I'd have him sing horrible rap songs while we were running the track. So he'd be like, "This shit is bananas," and then people would turn around while we were running, and I'm like, "This is the best thing."
That's like the only thing it is. Kermit the Frog here. Again, I've never really like wanted to go further than that. Like make sentences of talk as Kermit the Frog. So I don't know. I should invest some time into that.
Huge build up and just drop off.
Yeah, I know. It was like, yay! And then
More,
they're like,
more.
I'll see you later. Peace.
All right.
Yeah, that's my.
Okay, let's do this, motherfucker.
All right.
All right. We are rolling. So
Oh, okay.
whenever you feel like that.